So before dawn? Oh wow, rip ears. Okay, let's see. Celebration rewards. Okay. Well, we gotta go delete this character. Default? What the heck? Wait, I can't delete the character. Wait, why is the character broken? You guys see that? We might play some Ninja Gaiden later. We got a lot of games to play today, actually. Why is the character's name Default? Something seems kind of broken. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why they're all called Default. Default. Yeah, there's something broken going on right now. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely broken. We gotta play the Barbarian. Lock it in, man. Let's fast forward to another drum and bass. Oh, okay. This character looking pretty good. I think what I don't really like is the mark of the tribe. Ooh, that berserk. Yes, the berserk marking. Can we make that black though? I want to make it black. Make that berserk black. Ooh, that one was really good. What was that called? Green moss. I like that. It looks pretty cool because it's kind of like a gradation. Actually, no, never mind. It was just like the way that the shine was going on. The red's kind of cool too, though. 4 is pretty good. 2's good too, though. I kind of feel like 7 is the best for Barb, though. Just when you like fight, the way it like moves. I'm kind of down with. Oh, where is it? Yeah, set 7. 7. This is good. I like it. All right, next. All right. All right, let me go ahead and change. I just need to put a thumbnail up, and then we'll be ready to go. We'll be ready to go. Oh. Diablo season, new season. Got like a couple other games to play today too, man. All right. I think we're good. I got my build ready to go. What's up, Ashton? Thank you so much again. I really appreciate all the lurkies. All the lurkies, Ashton. The MVP. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so I think we are pretty much ready to go. I just have to throw this on. Boom. We're ready. We're gonna play like actually a lot of different games today. All right, go live over here at Topic Gaming Diablo. All right, let's go. All right. New Season 11, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. And the important thing that we're actually going to be testing here in this little play session is that we will be testing... Oh, we got to move this over here. Let me move this. Okay, take 2, Kappa. Anything excited for? Oh, yes, lots of stuff. All right, guys. Just made a fresh, brand new character for Season 11. Let's go ahead and get started. So, what is changing in Season 11 that we're going to be testing out is the leveling process. This whole entire game is supposed to get way, way, way harder. So we're going to find out how hard is it going to actually be on this exciting episode of Diablo 4. So there's not new music, by the way. This is just some liquid drum and bass, just so I can focus a little bit more. But there's the seasonal quest line, and the most important like nerf to us is at the start, there is no additional skill points. So we don't have the ability to get those earlier on, but I think that we could still do a couple things that are going to give us an advantage, right? So let's travel to the den first. Let's get the Mercenary, because the Mercenary is extra DPS, which that matters quite a bit, right? Really good stuff. But the sanctification is actually going to be pretty big in this season. So we'll see how good it is, because a lot of builds, guys, they're getting nerfed by like 60+%. So we're going to go ahead and hire Subo because he's my favorite. He can also generate us resources, which is good. But then I'm also going to enlist this... we don't even have any skills to use. Basic attack only, man. What was those other things that we could... let's go
I will not let
enlist. What was the other things that we could select? Oh, just cast when there's a condition. Okay. Well, either way, let's just make it so when we attack, it's going to apply that effect. And then also one of the most important things at the start is that you also equip a pet. It doesn't matter which one you equip, but you just want a pet. We could also technically make our character look a little bit cooler, maybe with some cosmetics, but for the most part, I actually like the Barbarian like this. I like the no skin on Barbarian. But... let's go ahead and start off with the seasonal questline. Oh, is this it right here? Slay Duriel. Wait, you do it in the very beginning? Well, I don't know. Let's just go ahead and hop right in. But again, guys, the game is heavily nerfed. We're going to see how hard the game is. Again, no skill points is a pretty big deal at the start. And there's only 4 potions. There's no more upgrading potions. Everything is getting changed in Season 11, which I'm very looking forward to seeing what this new update is going to have. But I want to slay Duriel first. This is like the brand new boss. Oh man, the movement is so slow. We only got basic attack, but obviously once we level up. Oh, so this whole area has changed too, guys. Well, we're about to level up, so we'll finally unlock, what should we use for our basic skill? Flay is pretty good. Frenzy will let us go a little bit faster though, so I kind of like that. And eventually we'll unlock these extra skill slots. I don't really have to change the hotkeys right now, but we will. The reason why I want to start off with this is just because the attack speed is very rough in the very beginning. And a lot of animations are tied to your characters, like breakpoints. And this is the new champion. Because the whole game is supposed to be much harder. So we'll see how much harder that actually gets. And the loot is supposed to be a lot worse too. Yeah, so my goal is to play maybe half an hour or an hour to give you guys my impressions on it. So far, I can't notice a difference, but like early game, there are no numbers to really scale off of. So like, as in like they do like 1 damage. So it's really not that big of a deal. I don't see a huge difference. But one thing that I will try to invest into early on is Thorns to see how that feels, because Thorns actually is one of the best leveling builds for a Barbarian. Oh wow. Okay, they actually do a lot more damage. I got chunked for like half my HP. Remember guys, this is normal difficulty. They're trying to make the game a lot more difficult in Season 11. Now I can tell you I noticed it already. So which is the other one? Extra attack speed. Okay, we might actually want that damage reduction, but is this for like the other skills? Other skills. Okay, so I don't really want that one. I'd rather take the DR right now. Damage reduction. But like I need them to get closer. And the reason why I wanted to play Barbarian, I find Barbarian to be one of the more difficult classes to level to. So this is like as hard as it will get. Sorc is as easy as it gets pretty much for leveling, because Sorc has Chain Lightning. And so we're going to also be doing the hardest character. We'll see how this goes too, man. Season 11 isn't the game only 2 years old? Yeah, but they've been, I guess, just kind of releasing stuff. 2023 is when the game came out. I mean, for me, I like fast seasons. Like, Marvel Rivals is pumping out seasons really fast. They're doing, like, season, like, 0.5s. But I think the faster new seasons come out, the better the retention rate. But sometimes, for some people, if you release too many seasons too fast, if they don't do one of the seasons, they can feel like, oh, I missed out. Like I said, Barbarian is one of the worst classes for, like, starting out because of this. Like, a lot of the objectives require you to hold still. I only have 1 potion left. These do 0 damage, I guess. There we go. So what are we going to get over here? I don't know. I kind of like Whirlwind, honestly, because it's just a very iconic skill. Okay, do we get the bonus reward too? Oh, it feels so slow in the very beginning. He's just walking away. Like I said, I'm going for the hardest character right now. We're going to get our expertise soon. Okay. Do we get a chest? Okay, there we go. We got the greater. Alright, what are we getting? Anything good? Any upgrades? Extra armor? Alright, lock it in. And we're going to go straight and kill Duriel right now. So what does it require us to do? Can we just walk up and kill him? This is the new Helltide. I don't know if we have to put something in or something. Who do I think will be top? Honestly, right now, Barbarian. I assume Blizzard's going to put a cap on everything. But obviously, you know, I got to start off with Barbarian. And the reason why I want to start off with Barbarian is because it is one of the harder classes. Look, you see another Barb here. A lot of people are playing Barb probably because it's uncapped. Like, they added Mounted Hardest Lig buffs, and I expected them to nerf a lot of the stuff that doesn't have caps to 500. And after that, well, I don't know what class will be the best. But right now, Barb is looking to be the strongest with Hoda Barbarian. I assume Hoda Barb is probably going to be number 1. Or maybe even Kick Barb. Kick Barb has always been a thing that, like, there's some sort of things where you can do crazy amounts of damage. But you guys can see, this is the new champions. And everything's, again, supposed to be harder. Okay, so how do we fight Duriel? Do we have to put something in, or does he just, like, come out? Because this is the brand new season. Ritual of Pain. Okay. How do we... Oh, we need a Baneful Heart. Okay, so you need some sort of currency to open up those. Got it. But I think these are 75. Let's open up one of the chests. And again, we can fight the brand new, like, bonus... What the... The monster just running away. We can fight the brand new monsters. And I can tell you for sure they are doing more damage. But there's a lot of times where, like, we have 15 HP and it hits us and doesn't even do any damage. So I guess we're going into decimals in the game. And if it's under a certain amount, it just does 0 damage. So it's like some sort of champion or something. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Another skill point. Get that extra whirlwind. Lunging Strike can also be a pretty good one to start off because you get to kind of move forward a little bit, you know? When are we getting Paladin? Is it in Season 11? No. The Paladin is for the expansion, Kappa. Actually, I don't know what the new class is, to be honest with you, but we are 100% getting a new class, but we don't know the new class yet. It hasn't been announced. I actually don't even know what the new class is. I don't have any secrets. They're going to erase the map progress. So your Lilith altars don't matter anymore in Season 11. You don't have to re-get them, but it doesn't give you the extra skill points. So the whole game is supposed to feel a lot slower. Now, does it really matter in the long scale of things? Probably not. It's probably like maybe 20-30 minutes of extra gameplay because you're just a little bit slower in the very beginning. You can't just like ramp up Dance of Knives Go. Oh, there's a new a mortar. So this is supposed to be some of these new elites that are supposed to be a lot harder. Did I notice a difference? Honestly, not really. I mean, it was an elite, but I could notice that some of the monsters do absurd amounts of damage. Like, one of them chunked us for half the HP. The other monsters are doing 0. So, with this new update, they nerfed a lot of survivability across, like, the different things like vulnerability and all that stuff. I actually want just... these are all going to be mysteries, right? We get some items over here. We got... basically nothing over here. So like a lot of this stuff probably won't be like super useful to open up earlier on in the game, because is that life regen? Oh, it's max life.
Want someone or something found, you find me.
But we can maybe also mess around with Rend earlier on. I never felt like any of the Barb core skills were super, super powerful early on. Like I said, Thorns is kind of like the one that I would say is probably the better choice. But we can mess around with this. So we'll go build up, and then we'll just go ahead and do a little Rend. And that will delete everything pretty fast. Flay is actually pretty good for leveling too, but I just like the faster attack speed. But let's go ahead and do the seasonal quest line. I thought we could just fight the new monster. The new, what is it? Oh, he's gone over there. But yeah, the new Duriel. I don't know how he's supposed to be for the fight, but once we get enough of the currency, we'll do it. But Noir, thank you so much for the TikTok gift, man. I appreciate that. Is early access open to public? Yes. The PTR, which is like this test server, the early access, yeah. Anyone can have access to it, but it does not work on console. Yeah. Hello, Inevitable. How you doing, man? But yeah, as far as the excitement in Season 11 and like the new powers, we'll have to unlock those. I don't think we start off with those yet. Yeah, we're going to have to unlock it. So it just wants us to slay the enemies for this little quest line over here. Wow. There's a lot of enemies here. But once we get some sort of like regen, I'm sure the game will be way easier. Yeah, the 4 potions does hurt. Like, it does make the game much harder. But does it make the game more fun and interesting? Okay, here we go. We got Demonic Change. This is another brand new thing. Okay, cool. I'm glad we're seeing new content earlier on. But again, I don't really feel it, like, in terms of, the Demonic Change, because it's not a difficult one, to be honest. It's like Fire Change in D3. It's, like, no threat. Like, the things that are a threat are, like, Jailer. Waller can be kind of annoying to deal with. And any of the things that throw things on the ground, obviously, like the ones that can freeze you, those become a hurdle, and like the little lasers that spin, those definitely do matter. This is like several waves, and we are fighting a bunch of the newer monsters that just spawn out. Being frozen is pretty deadly. It looks like they're going back more to the roots. In fact, they are, because they literally went back to Season 0 for the resistances, where it's like kind of some obscure numbers. And this is on normal difficulty, too. I feel like this game's going to be so much harder for casuals while leveling. Like, so much harder, man. Yeah. The game is so painful in the beginning with it being slow. Yeah, I agree. This new update, for sure. It's making the game a lot harder. But I don't know if this is the right direction for Diablo. To be honest, I think the design now, to be honest, is supposed to be a slow season and then a fast season, and they kind of go back and forth. Because last season was a pretty strong season, and it looks like this season's looking to be pretty slow. Okay, let's fight these new monsters over here. These have like a new, you can see little new icons, right? Sinful Torment. I don't know what that means. Is that this? Or it shoots out extra monsters, or extra little like totems. But how much does the difficulty matter in the early game? You know? Oh, these used to like one-shot like crazy. Now, a lot of this stuff has been like nerfed. Okay, they're not even doing that much damage. Okay, that's good. Because these, again, in Season 0, 100% we'd be dead. I think being frozen more consistently sucks. Like, especially in the earlier stages of the game. Like, I'm consistently just being frozen, and it's not what I consider peak gameplay. Look, I'm frozen again, man. I don't even... Like, who's freezing us every 2 seconds? And imagine if you didn't have the expansion. We'd lose out on the Subo. Oh, man, I really hate just being frozen 24/7. But now we should be able to swap Variana to activate when we use, like, our basic attack. There we go. Got some damage on that one. Hope that one will bleed out. We can also look at maybe messing around and trying out Flay, because the game is actually so much harder that Dot usually is pretty strong in the very beginning, because like we hit for like 1 damage, and for ticking for 5, that's pretty good, right? Alright. But we can also mix it up. We can, instead of running we have a shout now. But we could also like remove this, and we could try out other things, as they have been buffing things left and right like once in a while. I really hate upheaval though, I'm gonna be straight up, but I'm gonna try it out anyways. So we get 20x. You gain berserking. Okay, gaining berserking is actually pretty good. What it does is it gives you increased damage. What does it have to hit? It has a chance to stun at least 2 enemies. Okay, let's try out this. I'm gonna move some of these skills over because I don't like using my mouse for anything other than picking up items. It makes the game feel way better to me. Yeah, extra max resource. All right, let's go. So yeah, we're following the voice over here, but we'll kill some stuff along the way just to see how the progression feels for the rewards. And honestly, they nerfed the loot pretty big as well. How am I playing Season 11? Well, you just hop on and download the PTR, man. All right, let's see Upheaval. Ooh, okay, Upheaval's kind of nice with the AoE size clear. I like that. But I'm going to, again, try out everything. I'm going to try out... I like Hoda a lot. Hoda was always one of my favorite skills for Barbarian. The reason why I think Upheaval feels really bad is because it has, like, a wind-up, basically, which makes it, like, half the speed of everything. I really want, like, some, like, leap or something, but we won't get that until, like, later. So how does Hoda feel? Boom. Okay. Oh, let's go explore. You know what's one area of Diablo that I always felt like they never buffed in, like they really should have, like a lot earlier, is they really should have changed the cellars. These just suck, but you know, maybe we'll find some new stuff in the cellars. Oh yeah, there is the new. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of monsters here. Like a lot. But Hoda, I can tell you for sure. I mean, it hits hard. But I can't wait till we get Thorns, man. Thorns is going to make this game so much easier. Is Thorns like right now? Yes. Oh, this is what we want to put our stoinks into, man. Big stocks into that. But like the rewards seem so bad. You see how bad the rewards are? Like the rewards in general in this game, I think it really need to be looked at as you progress. Because you know what this area is, right? This is a recycled. This is literally the training grounds. If you guys remember from the Kyobashad. Pick up some of the herbs as we go along. And we'll check out the new Tempering Masterwork because everything's going to cost more resources. It also costs different resources, but it's mainly towards the end of the game where everything costs way more. But yeah, Hoda felt really good for leveling. Let's try out something else though. Hold on. Gotta move it. Let's go try a double swing just to mix it up. Which one are we going to do? Stunned or a knockdown enemy? It makes enemies vulnerable. How are we supposed to knock them down? What does this one do? Stunned or knockdown, you gain 25 fury. While berserking grants additional berserking. Okay. I know there's an easy way to like infinite berserk with this. I played double swing in the earlier seasons. It's fun. Oh wait, what's this new? Ooh, what is this new? Heavenly Forge. Wait, this is brand new.
Through this entrance.
Okay. Okay, what's this?
It's over.
And also we need to do Variana. She needs to be using this during this. Okay, cool. And then do we have any extra skills? No. Okay, so what is this? Enter the portal. Wait, so within the first like 20 minutes you get the new content. How's D4? Is it better than PoE 2? So PoE 2 is a lot less beginner friendly, but it is more legacy and traditional. Oh, what?
I am Hydra.
Dude, look. Let's go, Hydra. All right. We're not going to look into the story too much because you know, some people might not want spoilers, and I'm just here to show you guys the leveling. All right, Sanctification. Okay, so I'll explain this because I already know it. We're probably not going to get any of these. Like, yeah, we can't use this yet. But this is the new area. It looks like it has all of the jeweler, and it has, I don't know, oh, there's the tree over here. Okay, the Grim Favors, and we can go salvage everything real quick unless there's an upgrade. Extra armor. Armor's probably way more important than the strength right now. Ooh, we get extra attack speed. That's cool. Let's go salvage everything. Now let's see what the new tempering. Oh, we don't have any recipes. So the new tempering, guys, this is a part of the brand new update. You just straight up get to choose whatever you want. That's really cool. But yeah, you have to put in, I guess, a rare or legendary item. And rare items, guys, are going to be a lot more rare in Season 11. We don't have any yet, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Within about the first hour of the game, you start getting like so many legendaries. Normally. How does the new loot feel? It's a lot worse so far. But we're only a few moments in here. So now we're going to go do new seasonal content over here. What is this? Beware of his lies. Okay, let's go talk to that NPC. So now it's Divine Favor. I think that's the new season currency. But remember, we also have a new season, like, I say it's kind of a power. I know sometimes people get kind of fatigued by the word, but last season was perks. It's the same thing, though, to be 100% honest with you guys. This is the new power board over here. Where's the NPC? Oh, okay, here we go. The corrupted essences, slay them and return to... Oh, okay, we just have to just play. Okay. But I think that that's a nice update. You don't have to do like a special seasonal content. So, okay, the Legion is in 5 minutes. So we'll do the Helltide until then. We could also do the Nightmare Dungeons, as I think that that's probably something to consider. Once we turn in some Grim Favors, hopefully we can get some Sigils earlier on. You're a casual player and you love Season 10. If this goes back to something like Season 9, you won't be interested in. Well, remember, like I said, the early game, you only play for a short amount of time, right? Like the leveling process to 60, for some people, could take a weekend. I mean, for a good player, you can get to level 60 in a couple hours. But now it's going to be a lot longer, for sure. Now, oh my gosh, this is like way harder.
What is this?
We need that extra damage reduction stack. And you can see how, oh wow, this game is so much harder, guys. It really is so much harder. I'm out of heals. Oh, I gotta click on some stuff for some potions. I actually just leveled up, and that's how I'm getting my potions back. Definitely noticeable in terms of difficulty. But, again, it may take you, instead of, let's say 3 hours for a good player. Let's say it takes them 6 hours even, right? Let's say we double up the time. The end game, I'm guessing T4 will still be a cakewalk, but to do high tier pits is probably going to be a lot harder. Because of survivability. But that's what we're here to test out, man. Now all we need to get is like some sort of like, is this life per second? Oh, it's fury per second. Oh, that's great. Hopefully we can start spamming on our actual skills now. What is this, okay, I think we encountered a bug here. Nothing kind of came out. I think something's supposed to come out. Unless I need to activate more of these. Let's get that extra thorns one. Yeah. I think that... Is this one when they bleed? When enemies hit you, they take initial 15% of your thorns as bleeding damage. Okay. Oh, the damage number is so low, it doesn't even register the bleed. You can definitely feel that the game is slowed down quite a bit. Okay, we got that one down. Elixir, yo, thank you so much for the heart gift and the Go Popular. Thank you, man. How's Druid look? So I would still say Pulverize is probably the best build. It takes some big nerfs, like the Infinite Grizzly Rage probably won't work anymore. Everything's getting nerfed. So basically all your favorite builds will probably maintain the same. I think there could be, like, Golems could be the best build for Necromancer next season. Barbarian is getting some nice quality of life with Melted Heart, but my assumption is that they're going to nerf it. Oh, this is new. Duriel's Parasite. It didn't really do anything. Oh, wait, it said Healing Potion upgraded. But it said we couldn't upgrade our potion, so they just naturally upgrade, I guess. Maybe that's how it works. But either way, I want to invest into this. Like, even getting this small amount of thorns early game. It's big. So does Duriel's Parasite do anything special? We have 80 reputation. Is it dropping reputation? Oh wow, look at how much damage we're taking. Remember, we're playing one of what I would consider pretty much one of the worst classes for leveling too. So I mean, I just fear for the casual player base, especially if they're like, I want to play my barb, dude. This is pretty rough in the earlier stages, and that could lead to some people feeling like, oh, you know, I enjoyed Diablo, but it was kind of a hard game, dude. It's way harder now for the super casual players that, you know, never make it to T4. This is where I kind of worry because, you know, I'm a content creator, so like I make builds, and all the builds are basically for like T4, right? And if we lose out on more casuals that look up build guides, I worry about that. Like for me, I'll be fine. I'm sure that most people that copy build guides, right, but Blizzard themselves said only 10% of the players make it to Torment 4. So how is it going to be now if you're going to make it even harder?
Even if they will want to be found.
Because look, like I'm like running out of potions, and this is going to constantly drain us, so we really can't sit in that. The Chaos Rifts last season were actually quite difficult too, when you were like level 1, or like, you know, really low level. Got our first ring, nice. Equip that, again, extra attack speed. Place Baneful Hearts. Okay, so we're gonna fight the new Duriel soon. Oh wait, can we get one of these real quick? Oh, there's a goblin. I'm hoping it will be there. I know we have another chest to open up, but pre-level 14, it's really weird. I know like too much about Diablo. Pre-level 14, you won't get a legendary, like, for the most part. It's like, it's gonna be like 1 in a million or something like that, if we actually get it. But even from like the chest that we would open up, wow, dude, we actually got one. Maybe they've updated it, but I know that specifically level 14 is a breakpoint for getting legendaries. But since we got one, that's cool. Let's go lock it in. I don't even know what it does yet, but we'll read it in a second. Because I only got 1 potion, so the game is way harder. What's up, Austin? How you doing, man? There's never been an item filter for Diablo. No item filter. No loot filter yet. That is something that is going to be in the works. Okay, now we got some movement speed. All right, what did we get? Well, above fear. Oh, okay, so we have berserking. Oh, we can just, okay. So now we can swap up our build, and I can just pretty much play berserking only. I could play, let's see. What do I want to play? 50% chance to make the enemy vulnerable. I like this. We'll probably end up using this. Increased bleed damage. I actually feel like the damage reduction is like basically required. So I'm going to invest right now since we can get this bonus. I mean, Bash isn't too bad too, right? Doesn't it give you like a guaranteed overpower? Clobbering an enemy? What does it count as clobbering? After bashing enemy 4 times, it will clobber. Okay. And then we can get an extra 10 Fury. The reason why I want as much Fury generation as possible is it'll give us Berserking, and that makes it feel really good. But I also just feel like, in general, Flay was pretty nice. Well, we can mix it up, too. As much as I like the 15x damage is really good. But I'm also thinking about, realistically, we also need to be able to survive. Generating more, like 36% Fury is good. I just need to keep up the Fury. Because also this applying vulnerability is pretty strong. And then I want to invest all into like Thorns. It's pretty good. Although right now it might not be super strong because we don't have any like scaling with it. But yeah, because now we're draining Fury. Oh, okay, that's good. We just hit him once and he's dead. Good stuff. But right now there's no hell tied up. So what I plan to do is we can do some of the dungeons. So if the dungeons are marked, we will get the bonus here. So this one's giving us Leap Upheaval, have a chance to summon. I mean, that'll be kind of fun for the aspect. And our aspect of anger management was really good that we got earlier on. Now, that's probably not very normal to get. You've been enjoying Last Epoch? Good to hear, man. I'm glad you're enjoying that game. I mean, I play a lot of action RPGs, so like when people come in, they're like, PoE better. Dude, I like PoE, so it doesn't bother me. But if you're like, I like Wolfson better, I'm sorry, I don't really upload Wolfson content, but other than that, like, hey, if you have a favorite action RPG, you can let me know. It's all good. Yeah, but there's never been an item filter for Diablo. That is in the works, though, so I don't know when that exactly is coming out. But we'll try to turn in these Whispers and see what we can get. It looks like we're already basically 30 minutes. We'll do the first 1 hour of Season 11. I think that'll be good. You get a good feel for the game. But I can already tell you, the game feels way harder. We are also playing on one of the slower classes while leveling. And also, since I have this like aspect, we're just going to be using Flay. But look at this, we're like 2 hits. We can, yeah, two hits are killing him. Look at that, 1, 2. And then we go to the next one, 1, 2. That one I think we hit 3 times. 1, 2, and he's dead. And then we also need to change. This is something like in the very beginning of the game, you just got to consistently change whatever skill that you're using, right? And then also we could change whatever it's using. Okay, we have the pole arm. And what we can do with Flay is maybe swap it to this. So the reason why I'm swapping it to the different weapon is because one-handers have a faster attack speed. And like what we're doing is just really getting extra attack speed for the build. And we'll just constantly swap weapons except for the polearm. That one will never be swapped until we get a better aspect. Artillery's going to make the game go way faster though. Okay, the Butcher at level 11 is going to be crazy. But I think, okay. Okay, I feel like this is not normal, but hey, we're going to go with it. We have now expedited our leveling process by a significant amount because now we got the legendaries. Hey, if I get the legendaries, it's not like I'm not going to use them, but just keep in mind that okay, the artillery shrine is like so strong right now. But this is very normal in any action RPG if you get something good early on. Now, it's not like the Butcher's Cleaver is super, super OP, but that other aspect that we got is the main thing. What is the other thing that we got? Damaging enemy with basic attacks. Oh, is this Moonrise? Okay, hey, this is a pretty nice start. I mean, we were already killing the elites in 2 hits, so them slowing down the game within like 30 minutes, we're basically, I mean, we're hitting them once and then they bleed out. So but because we're able to upkeep our berserking 100% of the time, I may actually throw in Rend as well. Just because Rend is AoE. Oh, is this like 1 hit? Oh wow, look at that bleed.
This was easy.
Yeah, it was easy, man. Oh, what's up, Rain? How you doing? Have I played Undecember? I have, man. I actually like Undecember. I know it's kind of pay to win, but like I said, I like all the action RPGs for the most part. Some games I only play like 1 time, and then I feel like I enjoyed it enough. Like Torchlight 3, it was enjoyable to an extent for like 1 or 2 playthroughs. I played that, like, played every class in that game. But some action RPGs to me are enjoyable 1 time, some for hundreds of hours, some 10 hours, and that's enough, man. Like, there's a really interesting action RPG that's also a tower defense game called Death Trap. That's a really fun game too, but that was like a 1 and done as well. I take the attacks. Well, I don't really want to swap the yellow ring, but we can also go to that new sanctification area again, or just check out. I don't think we have any of the currency though. It's cool that they show you it, but it's like it's such a big tease. All right, we're gonna go deliver that. Then also Butchers has a effect where you get some extra good physical damage, and it also gives you movement speed. That's really great for like leveling. But yeah, like I said, I always start off with thorns while leveling. Cause look, let's see. It looks. You see how like they almost one-shot themselves? Yeah. The elites definitely aren't going to get one-shotted, especially now with the new update. When is Season 11? You can check when the Battle Pass ends, but there's no official date for it yet, so I don't want to give you wrong info. And there's another thing that you can get on the helmets that was probably going to be pretty useful, which is going to be that resource generation, because they've nerfed a lot of that. But now I feel like we could up the difficulty if we want to. We also have our thing that we can select once we get the thing to level up. Now, what you can also do is you can go to the training grounds and actually max that thing out. You can put a rubber band on your controller, or have like some sort of like scrolled numlock. Okay, this is taking 3 hits now. Yeah, it's fine. It's just like gold. We'll see if the vendors actually are worth it too, because they actually updated the vendors too. Any news on the expansion? No news on expansion yet. They haven't like specified a date or the class. Hopefully we'll get some sort of reveal, maybe like November. Not like it coming out in November. I think that's probably too helpful. The earliest I see it coming out is March, but I don't know. That's what they plan for the release date. Oh, we got our first. Oh, that's another ring. Max resource fury per second. Nice, but do we lose movement speed? Ooh, we had boots with movement speed, didn't we? Okay, we're not gonna swap off those. Like we have to keep that. This does have fury per second, which that's actually pretty good. So is this draining? It is draining our fury still, so we can't really use a core skill. I want to keep the basic skill up 24/7, but with the next point we can get leap, and leap will be fun to mess around with. We can also try out Lunging Strike if we want to. Pick up the pants, see if the pants are any good. Max life, +1 extra HP. It all adds up. Am I playing on a controller? No, you see how it says WER? I mean, we can play on controller. This game does support it. You want to check out the tempering? Yeah, after this dungeon, we'll check out the tempering. Yeah, so you can only do 1 tempering now. 1 tempering instead of 2. But the items roll with additional slots. And I want to say this should be a base change. It's not just the expansion. Or, not the Season 11 change. Man, it's taking us, like 5 minutes to do one of these? Into the boss now. Tomb Lord! Oh, he's already dead. So you can see, like, the game doesn't really feel that much harder within 30 minutes. We are already pretty much there. But we also have Wasubo ranked up. We got extra stuff. And let's go see if we can get enough materials to hopefully temper on 1 stat on the item. Maybe we'll do like, we'll probably just do lucky hit chance for some sort of thing for damage. Where was that new area though? Does anyone remember? Where was the new, there's that new area. We'll probably end up getting this when we farm the reputation to turn in. I don't remember where's the new area. There is a new area where we went to where we found the angel, but I don't remember, but we'll probably go there soon. So the world boss is in 53 minutes. We gotta kind of like make a note of that. Let me actually, 53 minutes will be at, okay. So 53 minutes, which will be at 4 p.m. New boss. We might get the new boss, guys, for the world boss. That's why I want to do that one. So there's also the level 30 new capstone. We're going to do that raw too, like as in we're going to do it for the very first time. So there's a lot of these dungeons that we can do to get extra groom favors. And we could also go to the PvP areas. Those are always good to refresh because those will take 2 seconds. But I want to do the nightmare dungeons because that will also give us the aspect for the whirlwind. And then also we can hopefully go over here. Oh, is there a blacksmith over here? Let's go salvage all of this like gear, and then we can go see if we can temper on some good stats.
Put those pieces to good use.
Temper. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and temper on the offensive so we can get. So it's basically the same stuff that you would get before. So you have all. You just get. I thought it was you could choose what you would want. Is this maybe bugged? You guys see where it says, okay, so the new tempering, you guys can see it says critical strike chance, vulnerable damage. Now it shows 3 of them. I think this is a bug right now, so keep that in mind. But let's say I want just damage. I'm going to put that on. Oh, just kidding. I don't have the materials, but it looks like it's bugged right now. But, okay. So how it works, guys, is it's just all bugged. Every single one of these, it shows core, basic, ultimate, but it probably just gives it to you. So that's the new system. I don't have enough currency to modify that one. Can I modify this one? Okay, we can still modify it. So let's see. So let's say this ring, I want more just damage, right? Because this is like early game. This is all I care about. Boom. And look, boom. It gives us damage. What do you know? If you want to put a legendary one, it obviously makes it a little bit more difficult. But for 5 veiled crystals, we'll just go ahead and get damage. And you get it guaranteed, which is really cool. I like that. And there's a new change also with the tempering, because in the new update, when you use the reroll scrolls, you see it says tempers 1 out of 1. You only get 1 temper. You only get 1 try. That's crazy, man. But if you want to do the other ones, it requires the legendary crafting material. But that's the new update with the tempering. Okay. So now that we've seen that, let's go ahead and... Do we have quality too? Let's see if we can masterwork this thing. Oh, you can't masterwork. I don't know how the masterworking works. It's just like it's blacked out. So maybe we can't use that yet. Oh, we have our nightmare dungeons too. Okay, cool. Let's go do this one. Oh, we got a Sorc over there. The Blizzard Sorc. Oh, we got 2 extra skill points, too. Let's lock in and get this, because I really want like, some other buttons to push. We'd also click on all these herbs. Maybe get one of the potions. You gotta grab all of those, and then... But as far as the game better in Season 11 or worse, I would say that it's objectively slower. Does it make the game more interesting? Eh. For me, like, it's a waste of time for the developers, like, to be 100% honest. The reason why I say it's a waste of time, we played the early game for, let's say, at most, like, 10 hours, right? Even if you're, like, a slower casual player, like, 10 hours to get to level 60, right? Or even, let's say, a weekend, right? You play the game for a weekend, 2-3 hours a day, and, you know, in a weekend, you hit max level, right? The end game is the most important area that we just desperately need more content in. That's how I feel about Diablo 4 in its current state. So them fixing and changing the early game, making items more rare, changing these monsters to feel like they're harder, maybe it matters in the end game, I don't know. I'm assuming I'm just going to one-shot all of them because I'm going to be playing a meta build. And for the non-meta builds, it just makes it even more rough to the point where like they just become less relevant because people that find the non-meta builds to be weak already are just going to fall further and further behind. So that actually ruins diversity and the ability to play multiple builds. That's how I feel about the new update, though, to be completely honest. But now that we have another skill, I think it's a little bit more enjoyable for sure. I'm really thinking about getting Rend. Are they like? Are they one-shotting themselves? It's like, yeah, they are one-shotting themselves with. That's like I said. That's why I like thorns. So we got that idol down. It'll die in a second. That's why I like the bleed, the flay. Can we like AFK? Oh no, I don't think we can. I mean, we'll kill the enemies by going AFK, but for survivability is not here, man. The new minion of chaos, the new mods. Fallen Shaman. I like how they show the names in blue. That's like actually kind of cool because then it's visually easier to see sometimes. So like I would say that that's good for quality of life and like you know. But the main issue that I have, like when you're comparing this game to like D2, which is seen as the fan favorite, right, out of all the Diablo games. I think there's a lot of people who love D3 as well, but D2 is the one that people respect more in the action RPG community. And I would say that the way Diablo 4 is and just how action RPGs have evolved, people want, you know, satisfaction a lot earlier on, right? They're like I want to play my game and get loot fast. That's just how these games are now. Like even Path of Exile 2 started off pretty slow, but then it's like you can start blasting pretty hard with like those heralds, right? So I would say action RPGs have evolved to the point where like if you're gonna make people fight these like blue monsters, just drop a legendary, man. Like the legendaries don't even matter in Diablo. I'm not even saying that it has to be like a good legendary, but if it takes them a lot longer to fight something and they get no rewards, people just see that as why would I want to go play the game now? And I saw that in a lot of the comments, not even on my videos, but a lot of content creators as well. Like I watch a lot of Diablo, like, you know, shout out to Rob, Dijo, Rax. I watch like pretty much almost any content creator that's covering Diablo stuff because I like to see how, you know, they feel about, you know, the game. And I've been reading a lot of other comments, and a lot of them say kind of the same thing. Ooh, we got fury per second. That's good. That like, not the content creators, but in their comments, there's a lot of people are saying the game's getting too hard. I'm gonna quit, whatever. But like, I don't care about the difficulty. I just care about more content. Like, if you want to make the game harder, you gotta give the players more rewards. You can't just be like, oh, we're gonna dry up loot a little bit more. Alright, okay, so here's the new Heavenly Forge area, which it doesn't matter right now as far as entering. I do want the thing where, okay, we can gain 40, this is the only thing I really like with this. I also kind of like having the charge. Having charge is good, but since we're able to gain Berserking, we can just get like 8% DR, or was it, wait, what? The first point is 4 and the next point is 8? Okay, yeah, 12% DR is pretty good. That's going to be cool to mess around with. As much as I kind of want to run triple shouts, it's really impossible to maintain right now. I'm going to get this extra thorns damage because It just helps us out with clear speed, and for the sake of it, we could actually mess around with another basic skill. Let's see if there's... Heals you for 2% maximum life when it damages a healthy enemy. Okay. This one we can inflict bleed, which is kind of nice. But this is like increased bleed damage. The damage reduction isn't bad either. So if we upgrade it, what is it doing for damage? We go from... Impact damage it goes from 3 to 3 because it's 6%, but the bleed damage gets increased by quite a bit. But I feel like the bleed damage is already pretty good. Like our damage is pretty solid. I would rather get the damage reduction, and then I'll probably actually get charge. And what is the other one? Vulnerable. Okay, I kind of like this. This will be fun. Oh, we can't remove a point. I'm gonna put another point into this. Just because I want to be able to push more buttons. Like it just feels good in action RPGs to push buttons. So I'm going to do this for our little leveling session here. So we're like 45 minutes in. What's going to be in the new season? So we're leveling right now. So these are the new divine gifts. We don't have any yet, so I can't show you them. But hopefully we'll be able to turn in, and I'll see if we get enough of the... What is it called? I don't know. It's like the new Infernal Warp. I don't know. What is it called? Here, let's see. Divine Gifts, is that what it's called? Yeah, Divine Gifts. Hopefully we'll be able to... Oh, it says Hydra has a reward. Okay, cool. You might be able to see something. Oh, we got... Oh, they even have the season. Oh, what do they have the battle pass here? What are the extra rewards here? Remember, these give us skill points now. So this is another brand new update. They've definitely changed up the UI here. It looks kind of better. I like it. Let's go ahead and get some fragments over here. And we can go ahead and craft maybe some gems earlier on. Ooh, what do we have for chestplate? The reason why I might actually go for chestplate instead of rings is because the chestplate could give us fury per second, and that's actually pretty good for leveling, but movement speed is king, so I want to get... Oh, just kidding. These are pants. Leggings in this game is... Okay, we got Garrune. That's really good. We actually got Flay Duration. We have Life on Kill. That's actually a... Life per 5 seconds, actually a pretty good stat now. Like, no memes. Life per 5 seconds. There we go, man. That's actually a good stat now. And then on top of that, we can get the extra cooldown on this. And then I want to get as much movement speed as possible. So we're going to max out movement speed. And our characters, within the first hour, I felt like our character is progressing. But we can now go ahead and start crafting some gems as well. Crit is pretty bad earlier on. Maybe we go for, let's see, damage over time. We can craft, what is this, 3 of these right now? We can craft 3 of these bad boys. Throw these in because we're dot. And then also, let's see, with rubies, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 slots right now. It's probably going to cost all of our gold. We want to scale as much strength as possible. And that's all we have for sockets. Let's see, adding sockets just costs this. We'll go ahead and throw a socket in this. Yeah, it's just throw in a socket and everything. And then what we're going to craft is skulls everywhere. The reason why we're going to use skulls, it gives us... Oh. Does it do something different? Oh, it's 50 physical resistance. We have 1 random gem, so let's throw it in. Why not? Extra free stats. Can we add sockets into this? Cool. Alright, so it's pretty easy to add sockets into stuff. We can make 1 more of these. Do we get any value of this? This is just extra int. It doesn't really do too much. We get all stats on this one. Just might as well fill up everything. Now, adding a socket into this. Oh, it's still cheap. Cool. Might as well. It's just like, it's like the cost is like nothing here. There's not really anything good here because we can't crit with dot anyways. We do have basic skill damage that we can throw in, and that's what our build is. So again, we're kind of mixing it up, and we're slowly progressing our character. And then we also have 1 rune, but no, we can't use the other stuff. Ooh, there's Forgotten Wisdom. Hold on, we should probably pop this one. But we also have that new thing that we will definitely do. Looks like they're moving around some of the bosses. We're gonna definitely do... Oh, Asmodan's right here. Okay, we have to do that because that's new content. So let's do Asmodan for sure. What class do you think is the fastest for leveling? In most cases, the Rogue and the Sorc are pretty hard to beat. So if you're playing Rogue, Dance of Knives, and Flurry are going to be top tier. If you are playing the Sorcerers, I'd recommend Chain Lightning / Hydra. Barb, I think Thorns is the best build. Alright, so now let's view the reputation. Alright, so it looks like this is the exact same thing that we've seen, guys. This reputation board at the very end, you get the spark. Okay, so nothing's really changing from Hadriel over here. There's a new angel. Okay, let's get a bunch of stuff. Okay. I don't know if this scales with, like, making the game at a hard difficulty and pretty trash loot, but Oh, wait, no, we can't swap off the berserking. We need to keep that aspect. We're going to keep this because it's 2 life per 5 seconds, which is actually a pretty strong stat. And then we got some extra, like, currency. Okay. And then, I don't know if we can temper on anything. We'll see if we can. If we can, we'll temper on some extra stats. This just gives us a bunch of resistances. I'd rather get that 15 max life. That's actually a pretty big stat. Oh, nice. Let's go. We get 13 HP. And that's actually a pretty big stat for this early on. What else can we temper? Can we temper on these, or is this... Yeah, so... Honestly, getting legendaries is actually like worse in the earlier stages because you cannot craft on it realistically. Remember, you only get 1 temper now, but you guarantee get whatever you want. It looks, it shows a bunch of different stats, but it's literally just bugged right now. But if you guys are playing the new season, what do you guys think of it? Are you guys enjoying it? Do you guys not like it? For me, it's a whatever. It doesn't matter. I just see it as making players upset. Did they put a portal at every single area? It doesn't really make sense. I think they should just put a new area on the map. That makes the most sense. Versus, let's put a portal in every single town to go to this area. I get it, it's the new area and it lets you sanctify your armors, but like it should be like you get to a place, right? I think it'd be cooler if they just made a little island here and it would unlock at the very end, because it's like, oh, you like maybe you get to see it earlier on, like on the map, but you can't access it. It's like we need to get this boat or something. I don't know, just something to like get players excited about versus, oh, this is a portal that you just warp to. I just think in terms of progression, it makes more sense to me personally. But yeah, we're gonna go do this Asmodan boss. But we need to get one more of the malignant heart, or baneful hearts, I think is what it's called. Yeah, whatever that currency is, we're gonna farm for it right now, guys. So let's get it. And then also Subo got another like thing over here, so we can make him pierce, or you can get extra movement speed. Obviously, movement speed is king here. There's one where this is where it explodes, but I like the one where it gives you a resource. And there's, what is it? You deal 25x crit damage. There's vulnerability. You know what? The vulnerability would probably be good earlier on. So we're going to lock in with that. And then, yeah, like I said, we're going to try to do the brand new boss. Is this Duriel? Okay, this is Duriel. I want to do the other boss, though. This is Asmodan. Yeah. Okay, so how do we do Asmodan? Do we just go fight him? Or do we have to put in, like, the little hearts? I don't know. We'll find out, man. Hopefully we can see that in this little play session here, man. Really excited to see it. The first Asmodan kill. The one cinder, man. But yeah, I definitely would say the loot is a lot more dry, which some people see it as a bad thing. I see it as like progression, but I just feel like it doesn't matter. Like it's not really worth it for them to fix it or change it, but I don't think they should even change it in the first place. I think instead of reworking the game and changing resistances, changing damage reduction, all this stuff that they've done a bunch of times for like no reason, I don't think anyone was like, man, I really need you guys to rework the resistances and damage reduction. I don't think that was the issue. I think the issue to keep people in the game is not to like just dry up loot and make leveling slower. I think the thing is just make new content, man. Just make new things for people to do. Make a new form of endgame content. Oh, is this Asmodan? Oh, the Demon Gate. Oh, he's out, guys. Asmodan, the new boss, guys. Let's defeat him. Asmodan has taken hold in this place. Call him forth by selecting or summoning altar. Each altar imbues Asmodan with the power of the corresponding lesser evil. This does not affect rewards. Oh, I couldn't read the rest, but this is the new mega boss, guys. I'm so glad that you get to fight him earlier on, but when you're able to fight the boss earlier on, it's kind of like, what am I supposed to look forward to? This is gonna be the highlight of the season, right? This is the only new boss that we're getting. The Mega Asmodan, the Lord of Sin. All right, he better drop some crazy loot. Well, what do you guys think? You guys think that we should be able to fight this new boss? Like, you know, I'm only level 18. I've only been playing the game for like almost an hour on the new season. And I mean, the boss looks cool. As far as the mechanic goes, I'll be honest, it probably doesn't matter too much. Like, unless he's gonna one-shot people. Most of the bosses, how they work is you sit behind them in between the legs, and like, you know, we're gonna check out the boss mechanics. So he lays something on the ground, and you just kind of move out of the way. But he's not really doing that much damage. It's not like I have God loot or anything. But you know what? I'll be honest, what it feels like. It's more of a bullet sponge, you know? Okay, I'm just going to move out of that. Let's sand in it. Like, how much? Yeah, it does damage. And like, it's not that much because, you know. Oh, someone died to him. Because, like, you got to think about, like, the casual player base, right? Like, that does do damage, but it's not like, oh, you're instantly dead. I feel like PoE does that pretty hard. And Diablo's more a casual game. And they wanted to make the game a lot harder. That was one of their goals this season, right? But as far as, like, Asmodan goes, I would say, I really felt like they should have made him, oh, they added, okay, this is, how much damage does that do? That's one of, like, the red bosses that you would fight. Okay, now we're actually taking quite a bit of damage for sure. Like, I'm noticing it. It's probably because we're sitting in the AoE. We can't really sit in the AoE. Let's test it out again. Jump right back in. So yeah, you really can't sit in the AoE. I have some life per second. I mean, it's pretty low amount. It's like maybe 5 life per 5 seconds. Ooh, okay, we're taking damage. All right, maybe this is acceptable difficulty now. Okay, yeah, you can't sit in the AoE at all. Divine Favor, that's the new currency. Oh, and we're spawning extra bosses here. Or elites, these are new elites. And the new elites are supposed to be like 3 to 4 times harder than Season 10. Alright, we're getting some extra rewards. For like the seasonal quest lines, probably. How long did it take us to fight the boss? How many people are here too? We should also look at that. Did everyone just... There's like two more people just died. So maybe the difficulty's fine. Like, you know, I don't think the game should ever balance around like, you know, all the content creators because we're probably never going to die during these. So I think maybe the difficulty's fine. But you guys can let me know, what do you guys think? Do you guys think he looks too hard? Is he too easy? He just feels like a bullet sponge to me. And if you sit in the AoE, you will die. Like, I was even taking a decent amount of damage. So maybe the difficulty is appropriate. Did the guy maybe run out of revives? Let's revive the guy. I can't even revive. Asmodan too thick. He's too thick. I can't click on the revive. All right, he's almost gone. All right, big loot, boys. Big loot. Oh, okay. Let's see. That's a cool animation that he gets stretched. Ooh, the tongue of Asmodan. All right. Oh, we get triple chest, guys. The Belial's altar summons forces. Oh, okay. Requires 5 corrupted. Where do we get these? Wait, we need corrupted. Wait, he doesn't even drop any loot. I don't know what these corrupted eyes are. Do they pop out after, or like how? Oh, we got a Yax rune. So unless you have like these corrupted eyes, which I don't even know how you get. Is this it? Are we activating something else? I don't know what we're doing, but can you just keep on summoning him again and again? But if you have no like of the corrupted eyes, you get 0 loot. I don't. Maybe we're too low of level to get the loot. I think there's supposed to be a big emphasis on getting like level 30. Oh wait, we have 11. Wait, we have 11 skill points. Wait, hold on. I gotta lock that in. It's gonna be a big upgrade for our character. Oh man, especially on damage reduction, because like we can get all this damage reduction while berserking. We can actually get this additional max life. That's pretty big. And we could also get maybe this iron skin. This will be good for survivability. Nothing really right here. I mean, this is not bad because it gives you DR. We can maybe get Wrath of the Berserker, or we can get Call of the Ancients just for fun. I feel like both are quite enjoyable to mess around with. They've been buffing Iron Maelstrom, but once we get this is like the big upgrade that we're going to be able to get for our build over here. I like the slow. I think that's pretty nice to have. Then we can start getting extra bleed as well. Lots of damage reduction in our build now. Can we remove one of these? I actually really like having an ultimate, just because I feel like it makes the game more enjoyable. But obviously we'll invest more points to do that later. But now it wants to us to speak. Oh, so you could just fight Asmodan again? Do I really want to kill this boss again for no loot? All right, let's just do it again. It only took like a minute, so. So yeah, this isn't a layer boss. It's not even a world boss. He's just a boss that you just can summon. I really don't even know how it works, but I want to fight him twice. And the reason why I want to fight him twice is maybe we got unlucky with the loot. I don't know how the eyes drop, like, or where we get these eyes. Oh wow, that's a lot of poison damage. Holy jeez. Wait, did everyone leave? They're just like, yeah, I ain't gonna do it for no loot. I want to see what he can drop again, man. We gotta do it. Oh, someone has Poison Creeper. I see that big DPS. But it doesn't really matter how much DPS you do. I don't think you can one-shot, like, this guy. Oh! Oh! They added Belial as a red, like, shadow boss. And that probably does crazy DPS. Okay, now we're actually cooking with difficult content. I like that. Now, as long as the rewards are worth it, because, like, if you just make this hard content and you drop no loot, I ain't gonna be too happy. But as long as we get some crazy loot for this. So what's that guy? He's level 11. But, like, yeah, this is pretty crazy for, like, this low level to be able to do this sort of content. Man, adding the iron skin made the game feel so much better. But we'll see how it feels towards the end game, too, because that's what I'm concerned about more than anything. It's like, how does the end game feel, you know? You probably need to get upgraded weapons here, because, like, the whole game kind of scales. Why does it feel like I do Z DPS? It's probably just because all the damage comes from the bleed. What difficulty? Oh, this is on the this is on normie. We're only level 29, guys. Usually when you level up in Diablo, you can sometimes level up on hard, but in terms of efficiency, it's usually just better to play on normal and one-shot things. Because the little scrolls of, well, not scroll, what is it called, like, tomes of knowledge or something, whatever those are called in D4, they do not scale as far as I'm aware of in higher difficulties, so it's not even worth it. Pop our ulti over here. Any news on what the best class is looking like for Season 11? Right now, I would say it's probably objectively Barbarian. Because they didn't cap a Barbarian for some reason with the resources. All the other classes, like Beastfall Boots, Serpentine, all of those have a cap. But for Barbarian in particular, they just said, nope. But I almost feel like it's going to get capped, though. And so, therefore, if it gets capped, then I don't know. Maybe Hydra Sorc again, man. But the reason why Hydra Sorc, it was already pretty strong. And everything is kind of getting nerfed. But pretty much the best builds of the previous season will probably be the same best builds. You could also probably look at Pulverized Druid for, like, highest. If you just care about highest pit push, probably Pulverized Druid. That's my best bet. Unless they nerf the Barb, which I fully expect the Barb to be nerfed. Oh, we got an overpower. There is that 248. Are those going to explode? I feel like those are going to explode. Those little, like, blood blisters or something. Now I can't really fight him because it's the whole area is covered in, like, AoE. But he's chonky, so we can kind of sit pretty far away. Oh, is he dead already? So someone had a Coaling Strike on the boss. All right. Let's check it out, boys. Big drops? Okay. Look, dude, we just gained... Okay, so this is the best farm, guys. Okay, so that's how we gained those 11 skill points. We just gained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 levels from the boss, guys. But, like, you don't even get any loot from him. Oh, you can dude, he's the best farm. Okay, if you guys want to level up, this is 100% the best farming method. Now, am I going to fight him that third time? No, because I want to speak to the NPC. But this is busted levels of good, though. It is really good for leveling, like 100%. But let's go to the... oh, it's just going to show us imprinting? Maybe we can come back and the boss will be, like, relatively low. And I'll give you guys kind of my wrap up on the first hour thoughts on the game. So, the game is much harder. The leveling is much slower. You get a lot less loot. Now, even though I would say most people see that as a bad thing, you know, like I mentioned before. Oh, that's it? That's the quest? it doesn't really matter to me, because if they add another 30 minutes while leveling, I don't really feel like it's a bad or like a good thing. It's just like a whatever thing. It generally doesn't matter for me. The thing that I'm mainly focused in on is like, how is the progression in the game? Like, is it really changing? It's just less loot. I couldn't get excited to hear about less loot personally, but for leveling, this is 100% the best leveling method, is just fight Asmodan again and again. Now, it's just going to require us to find more of the reputation. Let's see, did we get any of these divine gifts? No. I think we could go try to talk to the NPC. Let's go try to talk to the NPC, and let's see if we can get one of the divine gifts. I don't know when it comes. They're pushing out the casual players of the game. I don't think that that's their goal. I think they want us to play the game a lot longer. But I don't think this is the correct way to do it. I think the correct way to do it is just to add new content. But like 100%, the Belial is the best leveling method. Like, it's 2 minutes for like 10 levels. Now, this probably will get nerfed. Oh, Solon, thank you so much for the TikTok gift. And as well, JC, Mirolin X. Appreciate that as well. Let's go do the Belial again. So what I'm going to plan to do is I'm just going to farm Belial till we max out. And I think that will probably be it. We're already 1 hour in, right? And like, this is my first time learning. If I went straight to Belial, I think within... If you could keep on farming it and we're getting several levels time, like 2 hours at most to max out your level, this will probably get nerfed. But I think this is the best leveling. So I want to go ahead and cut it off for the first hour. I'll let you guys know what it's like to get to level 60. Actually, we can maybe just upload it. I'll upload this as part 1 just so they're not like super long. But as far as part 1, let me know, guys, what you think of it after seeing it. And I'm just going to farm Belial. Let's go, man. But let me know your thoughts on Season 11 down below. All right. So looks like... Oh, can we just do this boss again? Oh, there's no one here. I mean, this is the best way to level up. So let me start the upload of this because I know this upload's going to take forever. Create upload. Okay, someone else is summoning. Okay, hold on. We'll do this in 1 second. I just need to drag and drop a file real quick. Come on. There it goes. How big is this file? 10 gigs? Alright. Alright. We'll just continue playing. And then we got so many other new games to play. We have a new MMO, guys, coming out in an hour and a half that we'll check out as well. But yeah, let's go, and let me go move this chat box over here. When does Season 11 start? We don't know, man. We do not know yet. All right, guys, let's continue leveling it to 60. And we're obviously back at Belial. We'll be back at it again, but I have a bunch of skill points, so let's go ahead and put those in. So what we're going to do is we're going to stack as much crit as possible, because when causing an enemy to bleed, you have a chance equal to critical strike chance to increase the bleed amount. This is our big DPS. So anything to do with crit, we want to go ahead and get. And there's like some over here that can give us additional crit strike chance. This gives us damage reduction. We're going to grab that as well. Two-handed weapons. This is crit strike damage. I don't know if this counts as spending fury, but like we can maybe spend fury as well. Right now, I want more attack speed because it makes the game feel better. Okay, and we're gonna go summon Asmodan again, and we're just gonna fight him, and then now we should be doing way more damage. But yeah, I'm gonna probably level up doing Asmodan. And as far as I'm aware of, since I can just increase the difficulty, I'm not sure if it makes sense just to go to the highest difficulty and then just try to survive. And then once he dies, because it's all shared XP anyways, and he's always pretty much going to take the same amount of damage, because he's supposed to be a world boss, but you could just fight him again and again. I don't know if this is bugged, but this is the best way to level. And so if this remains the same, this is the best leveling method. 100%, man. What's the new MMO called? Raven 2 is coming out today. Now, I'm gonna keep it 100. The new MMO that we're gonna play later today. It might be pay to win. It's free to play, and I don't know too much about it other than it actually looks good graphic wise. It looks like it's got Diablo art style. It's not like, you know, Maple Story for like artwork. So I'm hoping that it'll be good, but I didn't do any research on the game other than like new MMO. It's coming out. Let's go play. Kind of like how Blue Protocol came out. Wait, did he get one-shotted? Wait, what? Someone one-shotted him. Oh, look at that. We just gained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels. Someone, dude, okay, this is busted. This is 100% getting nerfed, dude. 100%. Summon him again, boys. But he doesn't drop any loot. But, like, this is just by a long shot the best XP. All right, this is going to be kind of exciting to just one-shot him again and again. All right, let's just get more of that. We get that fortification. While fortified, casting weapon mastery skills. I just want to get this. Each time we take damage, we gain fortification. Oh, movement speed first, though. That's the most important. All right. Summon him again. Yeah, I don't get why you can just, like, keep on summoning him. But hey, if that's how it works, that's what we're going to do, man. How is the tower? I don't know. We'll check out the tower. Oh, whoa, we're taking big damage. Yeah, we'll check out the tower after we hit max level, because I'm curious to see how long it takes to hit max level, since it took us an hour to hit, like, what, like 30-something? Oh my gosh, we're taking so much damage now. So much damage. But there needs to be other people here, I think, to really make this faster. I don't know what one-shotted him, but someone definitely one-shotted the boss. And unfortunately, after that guy was there, he just left or something. But we'll see. Because if you can get several levels off of this, there's nothing that competes with it. And we want to, since this is PTR, our goal is to test. And, like, I could do other forms of content, but I don't think anything's going to beat this. This is just way too strong. But how long is it going to take us to solo him? I don't know, man. Oh, might be here till Overwatch 3 comes out. Is there more people here? Hopefully, when it's active, more people will come. Hold it. Oh my gosh, that's so much damage. Okay, okay, you know what I think just happened, guys? Oh my gosh, we're not playing hardcore, so it doesn't really matter if we die. But I think once we hit level 40, there is some sort of, like, change in the game. I can definitely tell you that, like, the game, once we hit level 40, it's not even the same game. It like, maybe kicked us out of the area. Because this is, like, way too much damage, and I'm not able to do enough damage. So I'll have to leave unless that one guy comes back in one-shots. Looking at the damage, like, mitigation. Yeah. It feels like some sort of number went way up. Specifically, once we hit level 40 is probably the threshold. But what we're going to do now is focus in on turning and stuff, because I'm not going to be able to realistically solo that. Now, there is a Legion event in 3 minutes, so let's go ahead and head over to the Legion. So we can see, like, you know, if there's other changes that are maybe not mentioned. There's also Indario's Invasion. Oh, this is brand new too. All right, let's do the Legion first, just so we can see what it's giving us. So we'll go to the Legion event, see what it has. Ooh, we got a new item too. Yes, we're on Season 11. Yes, sir. A Belial Shade. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, the 4 potions is max potions now. I'm not going to equip that because I kind of like having the Moonrise over here. All right, so let's go over to the Legion. We have 2 minutes. Can we make it to the PvP? The reason why I was thinking about going to PvP is getting those waypoints for PvP is key. It's kind of annoying that you have to do it every single season, but it is 100% worth it for the Grim Favors to turn around. Oh, let's kill this thing. It feels like what happened is our weapons damage is like ZDPS. This is a new, like, Belial or Asmodan thing. Yeah, I think our weapon, like, our item power... Okay, the game is crazy scaled. Once you hit level 40, there's a big breakpoint in itemization. And it is incredibly rough until we get, like, a new sword and you know, everything. It's like, it really is ZDPS, man. So we'll get that soon after returning Grim Favors to maybe get another weapon here. But, like, oh, look at what, okay, so okay, this is so bad. Okay, this is so bad for design. Going from specifically level 39 to 40. Look, do you guys see this? The item power is like 4 times the amount. We go from 100 to 400 in item power, which means going from level 39 to 40, if you don't get the newest thing, you do 0 damage, like actually 0. And you also have, like, almost 0 survivability. So they need to smooth that out. Remember, guys, this is PTR, so things are supposed to be in test, but that's, like, such a big jump for them to just be like, all right, quad stats right now. But it feels very rough. Very, very rough in terms of the transition. So let's go ahead and equip this. This is also giving us 3 life per 5 seconds. But there's some of these stats that are giving us, like, 1%, like, what is it 1% resource cost reduction? Like, how are you supposed to resource cost reduction? Like, you know, like 30. It's like 1. It's not enough, right? Would you play PvP in hardcore? Most people don't play PvP in general in this game, even in softcore. But there are people that like troll people and they kill people in hardcore specifically to piss them off, and I think it's hilarious. What you do is you invite someone, and then if they teleport towards your area, they get absolutely pranked. And I think it's funny because if you're playing in hardcore, you should not be that dumb. But in fact, I was checking out Reddit, and there was people that were complaining like, I want to report this guy. Please report this guy for doing this. It's like, if you play hardcore, you should not teleport to a random first off, you should never accept a party invite for someone you don't trust. Then on top of that, teleporting towards them. Like, you got to be on some next level of dumb. And then on top of that, if you go in their portal that says where they're at, it tells you where they're at. And you can only PvP people in certain areas. Like, there's so many multiple layers of just dumbness, but I find it hilarious. Some people feel like it's a scumbag thing to do, and while I will agree it is a scumbag thing to do, I think it's so funny, man. Like, if you accept hardcore, right, you should accept your defeat right there. What does this do? A trophy. Oh, so you have to just keep on killing Asmodan. So you have to do it like 5 times, right? Wasn't it like 5 for the rewards?
Even if they don't want to be found.
But hopefully we'll get a bunch of items through this that will be way better. And that will make the progression way better for our build. Because again, look, we're doing 1 damage. We're level 43 and we're hitting for 1 damage. There is a lot of math in Diablo that it got screwed over specifically when the expansion came down for the number crunch. But then the end game, it was a big issue because there's still things with trillions of HP. Which, yeah, I think the game was better in Season 4. Season 4 was the peak of the game, and I don't know if we'll ever get that. Like, they're still changing resistances and a lot of stats. They're like core to like a beta state in a game, you know what I mean? Like, the stuff where they're changing like the armor and resistances. I mean, the game launched with broken resistances, and then it got fixed because they put percents, which is way better than, you know, 20 fire resistance. And then you're like, well, what's 20 fire res? What's the DR on that? I don't know. So 82 fire or 82 resistances is 11% DR, but it doesn't mean that means you need to get, you know, a certain amount to get to 75, and you might not even be able to get it. It might be inverse multiplicative, which means you never get in the max. Which, the percent number makes way more sense because they changed it because it was bad before, but now it's back to bad. I genuinely don't understand the changes because it's not easy to understand. Like, how much fire res do you need? Well, you need, you know, let's say like you need 800 fire res for an example, but then there's percent resistances of certain elements. Like, there is also percent resistance, which will be a percent of whatever you have. So the more that you get, the more that number will be more valuable. But since it becomes harder and harder to get plus an additional resistance, you get diminishing returns in a sense. But even though you get diminishing returns in terms of each percent is way stronger as you progress, right? But as far as not getting loot here, especially since going from level 39 or 39 to 40, it's puts you in a kind of a bad spot unless things drop.
Till our roads cross again.
Right. How do you access Season 11? Oh yeah, I'll show you. No problem. Let me kill this group because there's going to be a little bit of a pause in between. So yeah, you just open up your Battle.net client, and normally when you hit play, right? So like when you're on Battle.net right here, see how it says play? You change from Diablo 4 to Public Test Realm, and you'll have access to it. You don't have to pre-order it. None of that stuff where you have to pre-order. Oh, what Genshin Impact? I haven't played the game in a while, but basically, yeah, you have to install it. It is 70 gigabytes, but if you want the HD textures, which I put the HD textures, it's like 140 gigs, man. It's a big update. So you have to have another install of the whole game. So it is big. And Morgan, thank you so much for the TikTok gifts. Thank you so much, Morgan. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, Morgan. Morgan Gray. Thank you, thank you. When will it be released? No official release dates. Yes. Thank you. You're welcome, Levy. You are welcome. Yeah, just make sure if you don't want the HD packs, like, it's fine. Because I know sometimes 100 gigs is a lot, you know, for a video game. Back in my day, we run like dual layer DVDs, and that was what, like 8 gigs, and that was considered like that's a lot of data, man. Up from what, like the 700-800 megabytes from like PS1 games.
Impressive.
But yeah, there is a big noticeable in survivability. So you're way squishier, you do less damage, there's way less loot. I just could see a lot of people not liking this season. You know, as much as like, you know, it only benefits me to tell you guys this season's amazing, log in and play, so, you know, there's more people playing Diablo, so there's more people watching my videos and stuff. You know, and I get it, some content creators, they play that route, but like, I cannot see majority, because I try to think about majority of what people
Brutal.
would enjoy.
I like it.
I just don't see people going, yeah, dude, I want the game to be way harder. I think what they should have done, here's how I see it. They should have made Torment 5 a new thing, and Torment 5 is ultra mega hard, and you can have the game way more difficult, because then people can push for it, right? That's the way I personally see it. And like, okay, we're an hour and what, like 20 minutes in gameplay. I'm already, now it's like legendaries only anyway, so all these things plus 200 item power, that's like more than doubled my item power, right? Then we have all these tempering recipes. Now we have this brand new thing that's giving us way more damage. Look at the item power. We go from 150 to 500. This is an insane jump. It really is. Oh, now we have the charge for the ancients and stuff. The game gets so, yeah, it does get too easy. But the thing is that, like, the game gets hard in an area where it's just a numbers game. It's not a skill issue, right? Where, like, you know, you like, sure, Pit 150 is harder, but is it really that much different in gameplay? The answer is obviously no. But I guess we can go run this. I actually kind of want to run Moonrise still. But let's go salvage. And I don't even know if we're going to be able to throw in those aspects again, which kind of sucks because I kind of like those aspects. Look at this. It's like 500 item power. It's like so much bigger. Now, I'm going to keep this amulet because the move speed is like, I like that move speed. I ain't going to go back to moving slow. So hopefully we'll be able to imprint. But I think the cost is too high. So to give him some feedback on this, yeah, the cost is too high, man, for the imprints. But now we definitely want to. We don't need crit strike damage on two-handed. We need to run our two-handed. Overpowers. Oof. Slow. I think we have vulnerable on this. We could also just increase the base stats of this, because I'm gonna use Flay as our main skill right now. And we're going to make sure Flay uses that weapon here, slashing. And the reason why is because the stats on the weapon, like your max hit, you're going to get that on anything. But specifically on, we'll throw in that berserking one. What is this one? Expectant? Okay, we can imprint over that one. But the one that like matters is whatever weapon that you have out. All right, so can we throw? Okay, we can throw these on. Okay, so what I want is anger management, 100%. Cool. Can we throw on other aspects? Ancestral echoes. Okay, cool. This only costs 5. Okay, so this is good.
Do you feel it?
Kind of want to mess around with whirlwind, just to mix it up, but I think. It's just gonna be, we're just gonna be out of resources. That's the issue that you'll have in the earlier stage. You know what? Should we? Let's swap off Moonrise. Let's just run Whirlwind, man. It's just, it's so iconic and fun. And so let's go Whirlwind. Whirlwind, yes. And then we'll do the one that has extra flurry while using a slashing. It also inflicts some bleed. Okay. Okay, let's go with this one. And then we have an extra points. Is this increase your bleed? Increase your thorns damage? I don't know if we really need that one. I think that getting... we need a source of vulnerability. This is our source of vulnerability, right? Okay, cool. So we do have a source of vulnerability, but there's also another source of vulnerability that I think we can invest into, which is your core skills have like a lucky hit chance. What is it? Yeah, 10% chance to make enemies vulnerable. So we're going to probably max out that one, and we have our Tree Whispers to turn in, so let's keep going. Am I playing Spiritborn? No, this is the Barbarian. Yes. What's up, Black Sparrow? How you doing? A consistent thing. What is consistent? The Barbarian with the Whirlwind thing. Also, I kind of want to swap up my wardrobe. We gotta change our drip, man. All right, so there's a really cool skin that we had that's for like World of Warcraft. I actually kind of like this one too, but I actually really like the no skin. But there's a better pair of pants. I forgot what it's called. Let's cycle through them. You guys can see like the skins that I have. I have like actually a lot of skins. Because since I'm a Diablo partner, Blizzard gives me like some of the... Sometimes they'll just like put the... There's like a code that I can put in, and they'll just give me the skins. That way I can show you guys the skins early. But usually like by the time I get the code, it's usually already out. But sometimes some games, they might be earlier. Alright, so... Is it this one? I don't know, I kind of like... The default one's not really that bad either. Okay, let's check out the feet. What's the no skin on feet? Okay. Kind of like some cool looking boots over here. Let's see. We can put the peg leg on. Which one matches? We got the fur section going on. I don't know if there's any cool helmets for the barb. I kind of like seeing the hair flow. All right. I ended up going back to default. All right, let's go for different color. Can we put black? How's this look? I kind of like this. I like that. This is the Berserk skin, which was actually a free skin. This is actually my favorite barbarian looking thing. Do we have any new ones? I don't know if there's any newer ones from the season that we've unlocked, but we'll throw in some skins just so we're not like vanilla over here. It's actually pretty cool. When did we get this? What's it called? The Jade? Salvaged from an item? That looks cool though. I actually really like this. Let's run the Jade one. This is cool. All right. Confirmed look. What is this? Emblems? Ensembles? What's this? Oh, it's just like you can like you can snapshot it. I don't like any of the back attachments, but I think I still have the thing from the beta. Oh, what's this? Vessel of Hatred. All right, well, let's go ahead and continue. Now that we got our cool looking barbarian here.
It is done.
Ooh, gem fragments. I'm gonna get this because it's a greater. But now we're gonna swap up. Ooh, there we go.
It is a grim duty.
What is this? A cosmetic. Oh, okay. Oh, we can maybe temper on some more stuff. So let's go use the new tempering system, guys. So you guys will see the new tempering. Oh, just kidding. I can only temper on one item? Wow, that's crazy. So what can we temper on? So our skill is Whirlwind right now. That's what I kind of want to lean into. Now, I don't know if it... Let's see, do we have like Whirlwind to do anything? There's Bash, Frenzy, Lunging Strike, Flay, Duration. I mean, those are all pretty decent. But I'm probably just going to slap on damage. And the reason why I'm just going to slap on damage is because it just... You're not going to have 100% uptime of vulnerability or crit. So yeah, this is the new system over here. So we're just going to go with raw damage. I mean, there's technically core damage, which is up by 5%. But this way I can kind of use the item for a little bit longer here. So we put that tempering on. Okay, cool. We already tempered on all of these, right? Okay, we can temper on one more. Again, I'm just going to go for raw damage. It's a small amount, but it's like a stat that it can always be used. So I like the new tempering system. I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. It's actually way better. So that's a good thing. Is there extra just flat damage reduction? Core, after overpower. There's no DR over here. We already maxed out Whirlwind. We can maybe invest into some of the shouts as well. Just throw both of the shouts on so we can have extra buttons to push. Iron Skin's pretty good. Do I need to carry to Paragon? Oh, no, I appreciate it. I'm good. I don't know how to, you can't do /R? We'll get some Paragons later. The main thing that I want to focus in on right now is basically getting to max level. Ooh, 1 minute for the boss, guys. So we're going to do Asmodan. Now, we've already fought Asmodan, technically. This is the new boss coming in the new season. However, we haven't fought Asmodan as a world boss, which I don't know if we're going to get him, but we'll also check Season 11, what are the new rewards from the world boss, because let's see if it's better or worse, right? Important to check. Because I've been complaining about the world bosses, see if they buff up the rewards. Sometimes they do undocumented changes, like it's not in the patch notes. Oh wait, we need Whirlwind as like this. So it's happening in 50 seconds. But, you know, I used to like go out and then I would come back in, and sometimes what would happen is in the PTR, since there's not that many players, the lobby gets reset. Are we the highest level? Let's see, what are people leveled up right now? 17, 23, 6, 39, 40. Oh, we're 46, so we're the top dog here. We're here to do the carry. Another 20 seconds. So yeah, once we unlock Paragon, that'll be good. And then let's see what our, do we have any rewards to claim? Oh, is there, oh, you can't see the season blessings yet. Oh, maybe they haven't added those in. There's no rewards for the urns. Can we see from the icons? Okay, so it looks like there's a Grim Favor, there's a glyph, some sort of masterworking or tempering here. Don't know what that one is. This one's probably to do with bosses, just by looking at it. Let's see. Do the spin to win. Oh, we gain a lot of resources by doing this. Okay, and then we just go spin for a little bit. And go back to doing ZDPS. And then we go back to spin to win. And back to ZDPS. Oh no, I literally woke up early for this, Black Sparrow. I woke up early for the new test. I don't know, I might stream like earlier in the day, like I already I'm streaming at like midnight or later. Spin to win. Oh, so this is just Avarice, but we're melting him pretty fast. He's using this. Okay, we got to make sure. Oh wait, hold on. We have to make sure that this is selected. All of our skills have to be on this weapon. Otherwise, we actually do 0 damage. Activate the. So our damage numbers, you saw we were doing like 1 or 2 damage, right? And then like the bleed was doing like 20s for ticks, and then now we're hitting for way more damage. We're hitting for like 1,000. So the big break point in this game in the new season, guys, once you level 40, the numbers go up like crazy. Like it's an absurd, like it's such a massive like night and day difference for like the amount that you're getting. Could maybe do a dual. We could do dual strike once we get like 2 good weapons. The reason why I actually like running the what is it, double swing, is because if we can just apply, I think, what is it, like it's either stun or like some sort of like crowd control. We can get basically 100% berserking. The other way is upheaval, but I hate upheaval. It's always been like the worst skill in Diablo. Ooh, okay. Again, literally like an hour of gameplay pretty much, and we're already at just like spamming legendary. So the world bosses give you crazy XP now. I don't think that this was there before. Look how much we're getting. Like the stats are going crazy. Okay, and then we have this now, which is way more item power. Okay, so we lose out on the charge, but we gain a bunch of thorns while berserking. That's a pretty big DPS increase. And then we just got some gloves. This is the dual string. Oh, Fist of Fate. I actually really like the aspect that we have, but like, this isn't really that great though, is it? Like a 1 to 200. 200 is like the lowest roll. So this is like a pretty garbage item right now. And then we'll go ahead and grab all of these. And then we have a bunch of skill points now since we leveled up, which is cool. I'm just going to get a bunch of like how's our fortification doing? I haven't felt like we got that much. Oh, this is pretty good. Just for survivability. That's awesome. And I guess we just put more points into this just for extra CDR. I mean, we could do Wrath of Berserker as well. Oh, we have like 2 points in the shouts, but I'm not using them. I do kind of want to use the shout instead of this because it's just higher uptime. So let's go do that. I still need to run a basic. I'm going to drop this skill completely. I'm going to drop Iron Skin. It's not a bad skill. It's just that like I prefer to have these shouts because one of them gives you Okay, this fortification, I don't really care too much about that. But what I do care about is that like life regen. That's really good. Grants you berserking. You get extra damage with this one. I'll probably end up maxing these. This one gives you 6 fear each time you take damage. I mean, the game has always been triple shouts Wrath of Berserker. It's just too good. Now, I'll be honest, I do kind of like charge, but if I'm going to trade one skill, it's going to be for Wrath of Berserker. And then, I don't really mind keeping this. The reason why is like, Embrittled Rage is probably the better choice. However, it's not really worth it. Because it's going to cost more resources. This could also be pretty good. While not healthy, you're always berserk. Oh. That's kind of cool that you get damage reduction, but like for now, I think this one's going to be probably the better one. We don't have insane crit right now either, but that's what I want to invest into. So it looks like we just have to invest more into the reputation board. And if we can find another one of those... Oh, Asmodan's always here. Like I said, this is the best way to level. We're already 52. We'll probably hit within 2 hours. We're going to max level. Is Season 11 looking promising? For leveling, dude, it's actually faster. I think this is bugged, though. Yo, Sam, thank you so much for the heart gift. And Don Perignon, thank you so much for the 8 times and the GGs. Oh, you actually, 30. Yo, big W's. Thank you so much, Don Perignon. I appreciate that, my friend. And thank you again, Sam. I appreciate that. All right. Yeah, we could try to do this. Let's see if we can do the boss, the Asmodan now, with the upgrade of our weapon to see if we actually are doing good damage. And we'll see if anyone's over here farming this. Because this Asmodan is basically a world boss in terms of, like, the character. But you can infinitely do it. I don't know, is there a season reputation? No, or a seasonal thing for that? Doing the world boss? I guess not. Let's see if other people are here. Oh, cool. There's already people here. We're using this, right? Okay, we're all using the axe. What was the other thing we were using before? Oh, it's the charge one. We just dropped that. Everything's dying in like one hit again, so the difficulty seems like once you get the item, it's like totally fine as long as I'm already hitting for 1,000 damage. All right, is someone gonna one-shot him? Okay, we're doing really good damage now. I don't know if it's just us, but like as a team, this guy seems like he doesn't have the world boss scale, like as in like that you do like reduced damage, you know? Oh, whoa, we're taking a lot of damage though. I don't know. What gives the barrier? Look, watch the levels go up, baby. Level 52. All right. Woo, 56. 4 levels just like that. But I don't know how we got the other tongue before, but we did get one before. So you need the tongue. How much does this cost? So this is Claws of Andariel, Eyes of Belial, and then Corrupted Duriel. So maybe you have to do the other content and then you kill him. But like this is the best way to level. Like if we could just keep on doing this, Oh, this guy's already Paragon. He's a grinder, dude. He's already level 60. We're gonna be level 60 pretty soon too, though. We'll catch up. All right. What else could we invest into this build since we're doing like what? It's just multiplier and crit. We could maybe get DR. So I'm not even seeing this fortification at all. Even though dude, like, this is so bad because they've nerfed these by like divided by like 10 in a lot of cases, which is crazy. We'll just get the extra damage here, and then what else can we get? I mean, this is the best shout out of all of them. But yeah, if we kill him again when we max out, it's pretty fast. What's up, Eddie? How's the PTR? So like the leveling is way harder. To like kind of recap, so the leveling is way harder. The loot is way worse. The enemies do way more damage.
Did you miss me?
to me, it doesn't really matter. Like, the leveling process is actually faster in this season because right now you can level off of killing Asmodan. You can farm him. He's the fastest farming in the game. Like, if you want to level up fast, dude, in 1 hour, I bet you with a good group, in 1 hour you can hit max level if you just spam Asmodan. But I feel like that they'll probably nerf this. Like, watch how many levels we'll get at level 56. We're already max level, boys. Just like that. Oh my gosh, dude, see up, dude, like, everyone's taking so much damage. But now we've got max level. Now, did we drop any of these? I don't know how we got the other tongue. But, I mean, we could... Let's do him one more time. I'm not going to do him anymore because I think it's boring to watch it. But the reason why I want to do him one more time is how many Paragon points we're going to be getting from this, because this is pretty big. Because if we can get a lot of Paragon points off of him, yeah, let's lock in. We want to max that thing out for sure. But also, this one is pretty good. Damage reduction against elites. Let's remove a point out of this. Let's put it into this, just to get extra DR. Because, like, I feel like the difficulty does matter. Like, you have to get a lot of defenses now in the game. Since new season is going to be tough, which class do we suggest coming from Sorc? Sorc is really strong with barrier, though. Like, every single time you activate a cooldown, you get 30% of your HP as barrier, right? And that's a really, really big stack. And you also add, like, Shroud False Death. It's a pretty good stat that it's almost unbeatable. I think Barb and Sorc will be the classes that I've personally got my eye on. But if you just want to do the highest pit, I think Druid is still going to be very, very potent. Like, if all you care about is pit, then I would lock in Druid and Barb to be, like, the better classes. But if you don't care about pit pushing, and you're like a normie gamer, then Sorc is still... It's really hard to beat for, like, how easy it is. Because, look, when we're playing melee, look how many people are dying on the boss here. It's not easy. Look at all those, like, little AoE blood blisters. But, like, the boss is still pretty easy. Oh, whoa, we almost died. But we haven't died once yet. Alright. So we're level Paragon 2. How many Paragon points? 16. Dude, this is the farm, man. But the problem is that you don't get loot, which obviously makes it no fun. But if you just wanted Paragon points, I mean, these points are, like, so strong in the earlier stages. All this, like, percent life, it's just, like, massive, man. It's pretty nice to have. Even though, like, I usually just try to get damage. I got no glyphs anyways, so it doesn't really matter. And on top of that, you'd have to do the progression. So in total, guys, it took us 1 hour and 40 minutes. And this is, like, doing it, you know, like, raw. And I was slowing down. I was, like, kind of reading some of the stuff. But now we've unlocked the pit. And then we can also do... let's go and do the turn-in. I think we have a turn-in for this one. Yeah, maybe? I don't know. Divine Favor. Yeah, we've got to go to Hydra. So we're going to go to Saragar. It's actually in the main town. Yo, Cryptic, thank you so much for the heart gifts on TikTok, brother. The heart gift and the Go Popular. Thank you. The season focus. So there's a new boss. I don't know if... Did you see the new boss we did? So, like, the exciting stuff is the new season boss, which we just did. Asmona, he's really not that difficult. He looks cool, but it's exciting one time, I feel like. This is the brand new sanctification, so you're going to see this stuff now, and we get to turn in. And this is kind of the same with the reputation board, too.
And I will cleanse it for you.
See if we got any new items here. Got extra... Look at the item power difference. Wow, it's big. Ooh, we get crit strike chance. I really want more movement speed, so we're going to swap the amulet for movement speed. This is giving us way more all res, so we're going to have to lock that in and get that. We're also going to swap to the whirlwind one. This is just... It's too big of numbers not to run. Oh, damaging the elite grants of the bear. That's why it's giving us... I like the fury per second, though. That's really good. Get movement speed. Dang, no movement speed. But the item power, look, it's like 5 times. I can't say no to that. It's too big, man. All right, let's go. What do we have over here that we're getting? Okay, so we want Sovereign. Let's see if we can get that. The Fist of Fate that we got is like terrible rolled, so I'm not even gonna bother with that. We got like Lucky Hit, a 1% chance. Dude, we got Lucky Hit 1% chance, and on the other Lucky Hit chance for vulnerability, we got 1% like crit, like this rolled bottom, and it also rolled 200. So that the whole thing was garbage, man. All right, but let's go temper on our stuff. What I want to do this first. Imprint is way more important. So we're gonna run this on this. Okay, so already got the aspect. We only have one aspect that's defensive. Okay, that's not very cool. And then we get to imprint the aspect. What do we have here? I want that whirlwind one. I mean, the Thorns While Berserking is probably not that bad, though. But I kind of want that. Yeah, I think I want that one. But, ooh, if I would have to salvage this to get that other one. So, you know what? We'll put the whirlwind one over here. Because you get up to 28% whirlwind crit, which is great. But, like, the rest of the stuff, I can't. There's no more aspects. And this only has one stat on it. Or I guess it's a blue, so it has 2. But can we also temper on our stuff? Because remember, now we only get 1 tempering. Oh, you can't temper. Oh, you can't temper on that. That sucks. Well, I just want to get movement speed. So, like, if you give me any movement speed, that's good. Remember, only 1 temper per item now. That's the new... It's kind of a nerf, but, like, the items have 3 stats, so it's really not that big of a deal. I think there's Hoda size here. That's kind of nice. But as far as it goes, I'm just going to put max life on, like, most of these. So we're going to put max life on this as well. Max life on this as well. Yeah, and max life is, like, a way better of a stat than really anything. For leveling, I would say. Okay, we already turned on a reputation. We can't sanctify an item, but we're already max level. I don't really know if I'm going to continue this character, because the whole goal of this was just to reach level 60, because at this point, we would then progress, and I don't know, I'm assuming it's going to be kind of normal, but I'm going to at least finish out this, like, little play session. We'll do it for, like, a little bit more time, but I would say that it's still probably in your best interest, if all you care about is XP, to slam the boss again and again and again.
We could use the respite.
Well, that person looks really cool. That's running the new Zero tool, like a cosmetic. Complete season rank 2. Oh, and it says to complete the campaign. Wait, what? It says now complete season rank 2. Oh, so I think this is rank 2. So what do we have to do now? Equip a divine gift. Okay, so do we have one of those? This is part of the new powers. I don't have any of these. How do we get these? Earned by battling Duriel and Helltides. Okay, so you have to just... Wait, one of them requires you to do Belial in the pit, but in order to unlock the pit, you have to do it. That doesn't really make sense. So we have to battle Duriel in the Helltides. Okay, that's fine. Let's go do that.
Greetings.
Okay. So I guess we just got to keep on playing. We could also probably pump up the difficulty if we wanted to, but I think it's still probably in our best interest to play at this until a little bit later. Oh, we just need to get one of these, unless there's another player there that can turn it in, because it's right here, I think. Oh, you know what? Let's TP here. It'll be faster. And we got 38 minutes on this one, and then we'll see kind of how the progression feels after level 60 as well, and I'll give you guys my thoughts on it. But again, you level up faster in this season, surprisingly, even though everything's supposed to be slower, because of the bossing. They've definitely increased the world bosses XP. And so as long as you do the world bosses, you're going to be zooming, man. I want to be able to, like, roll in 24/7, but it's probably not happening anytime soon. Especially with that thing draining our resource every moment. We could actually remove that aspect too. That's another thing that we can do. Where's okay, let's go straight towards it just in case there's people there, and then we can put it in because we need to put 2. I'm guessing it's 2. Here's Duriel's Parasite. So as far as the Helltide, it's just supposed to be all different. I don't know if any of you guys see, all the monsters are like this infected, like they're all like insects. So the Helltide has got like its own theme. Everything has its own theme now. We've got some upgrades here. These are probably going to be better. The reason why is I'm going to swap aspects as well. Ooh, 112 life per 5 seconds. That's like really insane. Ooh, we have big movement speed on this one. We're gonna have to run that, man. Let's see if they've got any people over here, because it requires 2, right? Okay, I have 1, but someone else has got to put in another one. I don't want to put in 1 if someone else doesn't have the other one. But I think everyone's kind of waiting for maybe someone to put it in. Maybe we have to be the one that starts it, but in order to get these, I think that you just open up the chests. It's my guess. So hopefully this guy's going to open up this, and then he's going to put one in. Wait, what is this? Is he going to pop out? You guys see this, right? Is he going to pop out? Oh, is he coming out? The Pang of Duriel. Alright, so the health tides are getting a little bit more crazy. But these are recycled monsters. These are like the things that we've already seen. I mean, like, it's cool to see them in other areas, I guess. But, like, I always feel like Diablo recycles too much content in general for, like, the leveling process. Like, when you get some of the newer stuff, it's like, oh, okay, we added the boss from the campaign. It's like, I'm glad that you're putting, like, your content that you already have in other areas, but I just want new content. You know, like, it's cool that we got the new Asmodee boss. Like, that I mean, he's a boss from Diablo 3, but I want some, like, new boss in general. I don't know if they just take our assets and they're just kind of, like, flipping them, but that would be, you know, not necessarily the worst either. Okay, that's an upgrade there. Is this, what's the item power? That's 730. Okay, so these are basically upgrades. Okay. Do we have 2 of these? No, we don't have 2 of those yet. Eight run of Asmodee gives you 80 Paragon. Ah, nice, Ant. Yeah, that was the way that we farmed leveling up too. But yeah, what we want to do is we want to pop this. We have to pop this, but we need to also turn in enough. Hopefully there's going to be another player that comes by and they also open up that. The damage is very good. Oh wait, are we using with Whirlwind? Yeah, we're using slashing, right? Because I think it says while using slashing we gain... Oh, yeah. One more of these. While using slashing we gain like a % of the damage. Is bleed, yeah, okay. Your next weapon mastery if used immediately after Whirlwind ends, okay. Trying to make like some sort of hybrid. Oh, this is big item power difference, but it gives us our Whirlwind thing right now. What's the other one? Oh, okay, no, I don't really care too much about that. Considering this, it just gives us way more max life. It's a pretty big amount of max life, so we'll run that. But I've noticed you get a lot less aspects while leveling because like you just get less legendaries. So like when you get a legendary, it's supposed to feel better, but it's more so like Diablo just feels worse when they do this. Like I don't know why they're like lowering like the loot drops without increasing the quality. Oh, we got Duriel to spawn in. Oh, this is the Duriel from the that you spawn in from the Helltide. So this is a brand new Duriel. So you can fight 3 different forms of Duriel. So there's the World Boss Duriel. There is the Infinite you kill the level up Duriel. I don't know. It almost feels like a hacked area, like a private server. Okay, that's great that we just got a pair of pants. Okay. Oh wait, that's not Duriel. This is the real Duriel. That was the fake one. There's the fake hedgehog. And we'll complete this, and then we'll unlock the pit, and we'll see what the pit feels like. Oh, is there another? Like all these. So does this have like an extra stat on it? Days effects. I mean, whatever. We'll just throw it on. It's a higher item power. I hate this system in any action RPG. Path of Exile is guilty of this too. Okay, where they just make it so there's a bunch of like progression items where like you have like a higher version of it, like the same like bow, right? Let's see, what does this one do? Okay, that's not even good. The reason why it's not good is we only really care about the Fury per second. That's like the main thing. Oh. Wait, what the heck? What? This thing opens up? Harvest Demon from Bile Ones? Is this part of... Okay, I think we're just... What is this? Why did this open up? I don't know. We're going to go through it. Maybe it's like the... Did we just get a secret Cal level or something? I haven't tried Rogue in Season 11. I have not. This is the class that we're trying out right now.
I see you have slain a lesser evil.
Oh, does he give us our power?
Me any trophy you carry,
Oh,
and I will cleanse
a
it
trophy.
for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, so these are the things that you get from the... Okay, I get it. So, okay, looks like this one is unlocked, but like I can't throw it in there? I don't know. I think we have to get the other progression.
Let's go.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Saragar, and then I guess we can see the other forms of content, and we'll check out if we can do like the Andario, because each area is kind of like infested. We're going to also make this our home over here in Saragar. It's going to make that our favorite. We're going to turn in our things, and then we'll see if we have any other aspects to throw on, any offensive ones after maybe a turn in here. Because I actually do want that, what is it? One where we get the barrier, because that actually was quite nice, because again the survivability goes way down in this season. Ooh, we got rings or helms. Rings, because it can roll offensive stats for sure. Ooh, we got triple. That's good. Oh, we got a first glyph over here. Is that our first glyph? Oh, we got revenge, or most of these are both pretty bad, but it's just like we'll throw one in. In fact, getting this right here is better than this because it's not gonna have the requirements anyways. So we'll go ahead and throw that one in. If we want to, I guess we could remove this for more damage, but I actually think that survivability is important this season. All right, so what do we get for rings? Let's see what our rings looking like. We have apogeic, so these are all 750. So we have a chance to make enemies vulnerable after spending. Okay, that doesn't really matter. But the thing that does matter is that like transfer vulnerability on the thing. Fury on kill is actually not bad either. I'm gonna probably lock that in for just for that. I like that. And then we have the whirlwind one. Okay, cool. And just let's see, life on hit. That's a pretty big amount. We have to get 250 HP. I want amulets, but I guess we're just gonna salvage these. And then we'll throw on the barrier thing. The barrier. All right, let's go salvage. Where's the? Did they move these? Oh, there he's right there.
How can I help?
So we'll salvage all of these, and then we will. I guess we could add sockets to these. Oh, what does these cost a lot? No, it's like nothing. Okay.
Stars made manifest.
Does this have good item power? 80. Oh my gosh, our two-handed like mace is like trash. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna increase the difficulty and go for a two-handed mace to hope. Fingers crossed we get a legendary, but it's just because ours is like no item power. It's like so bad. And the reason why is if we get any sort of stats, this would matter. Let's go do Penitence. Oh, can we do T1? We have to do Tier 10 on Pit. We'll buy one. What is it? We got 275. We want a two-handed mace. The reason why is, like I said, now we get 300 extra HP, the strength and attack speed. That's actually... Wait, that's new. That's a new mod. That's a really good mod, actually. I was quite impressed by that. So I don't know why they didn't like state this in the patch note that there's going to be new mods that can roll on items. Maybe itemization is getting way better, guys, because this was something that wasn't mentioned at all. And then we can actually put on a rune word now. Let's see, what do we have for rune words? We have drink potion. Agar is good. Lum is good, but like I mean, whatever. Just throw them in to throw them in. What is this one? Let's drink a healing potion. Okay, extra crit. Again, it's the downside is like some of the runes are so bad that like you're realistically not gonna use these. You benefit more off of just running.
Here you are.
Just the gems instead. We got let's craft as many of these as possible.
What color and brilliance.
Okay, add another socket to the helmet. Oh, what the heck? Where did that thing go? Add socket. Boom. Then we're going to craft... what else do we need to craft over here? So we got all of these are just going to be skulls. We can craft one of these. And then two of these. Armor is the most important thing in Diablo. Resistances... For a barb though, you may not need it, but oh my gosh, they threw in toughness. I think this and this are terrible stats. These they removed one of the stats. I forgot what it was, but there's 3 stats before. Now it's 2 stats. And attack power is still like a big bait for new players. It's like, it's so mean. I really feel like they should remove it completely. The reason why is like new players are gonna be like, well, what is this? You know? But I don't know how much crit we have right now. I don't think we have very much vulnerability either, but we'll just go throw these in, and then we'll throw in one of the emeralds just because it's a higher tier, and we can also add another socket into this.
The stars made manifest.
Actually, we should unsocket this one, and we
You
should
lose
put
a
this in
little
here,
earth to dust.
and we should craft more of the rubies because this gives us more value. Oh, we don't have enough rubies. Oops.
The stars made
But what we can
manifest.
throw in that's good, the second best one is diamonds because it gives you all stats, and all stats would count as our other one. So we're just doing like some slow progression here. And then there's that other aspect that we can throw on. What is this one? Shared Misery. Shared Misery is kind of mid. We already have the barrier one. We got another one. Cool. And then on the offensive aspect, do we have any other good offensive aspects? Let's see what we got. We have Ancestral Charge. I guess the Whirlwind having a chance. I'm not sure if it is even worth it. Dire Whirlwind is what I want to throw in because it's going to give us up to 55. It's a low roll. Even though we have Dire Whirlwind here, it's just that the numbers are higher. Ultimate damage, Moonrise. I mean, Moonrise could be okay, but I'm going to throw this one in just for funsies. And then we can go also temper everything. Let's go temper everything. So we can temper in on... I'm just going to put damage, not basic skill damage, but just like raw damage because it's 100% uptime. And numerically, I would say it's the best one right now. And again, one thing that's cool with this is 100%, guys. There's no like messing with it. It is 100% every single time we get this. Actually, on the rings, I kind of done goofed. How many tempers do we have on this? Well, we have 3. Oh, you can't change it. Once it's in, it's in. All right. Instead of the flat damage on rings, what I should have got is like resource cost reduction, but it's too late. Too late now. I just want to get raw damage right now. Okay, but later we will probably end up changing that. Now we have 2 extra offensive aspects, but none of these are really that great. I mean, we can just throw it in, just to add it in. What does it cost? Oh, it costs so much gold. We don't have enough gold. Okay, so if we want to get more gold, Whispers are pretty much the way to go. Ooh, hold on. On our boots, we can temper on more movement speed. So I actually like, okay, so the new tempering system is 100% better. Like, I actually think it's like really good. Now it still rolls at a random range, but it's still like better. I'm not going to waste my currency right now, but just getting the extra movement speed is quite nice. So let's see if... oh, we have to reach rank 2. Okay, so it wants us to equip a Divine Gift, which I can't do. We can open a Tortured Gift and just kill monsters. Defeat the Lesser Evil Duriel during Helltide. Okay, on hard difficulty or higher. Okay, so we have to be on hard difficulty. So let's go change the difficulty to hard or higher. Actually, let's see if we could just do Penitent, because, I don't know, we've been getting some extra damage. So let's go do this. Let's see how it's like. You like that? Yeah, it's pretty good, Zeke. I would agree. Is toughness combination of... Oh, dude, I would say toughness is probably a useless stat to measure your character. So we're almost coming up to the next hour here, but... Oh, we'll be able to open up another one of the things, and we'll be able to check out how our character's doing. Oh, wow, we're getting way more resources now. Now, I think our character, within the first, like, 2 hours, guys, we're already pretty much blasting, right? I mean, we're on the hardest difficulty, and we're one-shotting everything. We just have to, you know, 100% uptime our, like, you know, different things. They're probably dying too fast, because I think we get Fury per enemy hit. Yeah, we can pretty much upkeep our stuff as long as there's enemies to kill. And once we get Martial, where we get extra cooldown on our, like, shouts, and, what's the other thing where you... It's like a chest piece where, like, if you bleed the enemy, you can get another bonus. Of like cooldown reduction when you apply bleed, like the Rage of Hargoth, is that one? I think it's that one, right? The big changes, so basically the whole game is much harder, you get less loot, and the monsters do more damage, so basically difficulties increase. That's the biggest thing to note, but it doesn't really matter too much within the first 2 hours if you're a good player. I mean, I actually am pretty sure that leveling in this season is actually faster. But, like, you also only have 4 potions now, and you have to be careful a lot more. And like also, I feel like you get stunned way more often now, which is a bad thing. And also, like, visual clutter has always been a problem, but it's going to be even worse because you die much more often if you're not paying attention. So we have 20 minutes in the Helltide to do the last set of rewards, and we're going to be able to open up 2 or maybe 3 of the chests. Let's see. After we kill this, there's like another reward comes out. Oh, I moved super far away. The chest armor. Oh, it's a white amulet. So now, like, do yellows matter a little bit more now? Sure, but like, it's like so irrelevant. I don't know why they keep on like changing that. Like, okay, we're gonna make like the rare items a little bit stronger. Like, it genuinely does not matter for a good player. For the noob player, I'd say like some of the stuff may matter a little bit longer, but for the most part, you'll go through the content so fast that like the early game of making items more rare doesn't matter. Like, I never really play in Penitent or any of the other difficulties, but we can't increase the difficulty until we actually do some of the objectives. Here, what is this one over here? We gotta stop the ritual or something. Event to join. Investigate the ritual. What do you think? Does it look good? Like the new season? No. I'll be honest. Asmodan, right? He's the new boss. It's cool one time, right? I don't think people get excited to do the same boss again and again, unless the boss is like dropping a mythic item every single time, and people can finally just start spamming mythics for the new sanctification. But one thing that is not noted is there is a bunch of changes to the itemization. Getting 20% almost attack speed is pretty big on an item. If you get that on 4 items, Barbarian's looking even stronger in the next new season, which is, I guess, kind of a good thing. But, like, if I was to compare it to Season 10, dude, Season 10 was lit. Season 10 was one of the, like, the best seasons Diablo has gotten. But I played so much Diablo that I still feel like Season 4 was the best season. Season 4 and 5 were really good. Season 5 was only really good because of the new Temper Masterworking, like, update. And at the time, like, it just felt, like, really cool. Like, you know, there's progression in items. I think overall the best state Diablo was in was probably Season 10. But Season 4 was way more fun because, it, like, at some point you've kind of done everything, right? In Diablo. Oh, this is kind of dumb. Like, I need to kill this guy, but he's sitting in this tornado, and when I'm in the tornado, I can't use my skills. 10 out of 10, you know? Alright, hold on. Now we're good. Oh, no. No, come on, get out of the tornado, guy. Alright, there we go. He's just camping inside of it. Hopefully we'll get that. Okay. There's like a little elite will come out. Yeah, there we go. The Helltide Commander. Well, he's definitely way tankier. So they definitely did the kind of like some sort of sweep on a lot of the elites as well. At least that's what it feels like. They said these are supposed to be like 3 to 4 times stronger. Like just in general, like the elites. I'm not sure if it counts the commanders, but like all these things over here are supposed to be way harder. And it doesn't really feel like that they're harder. It just feels like it was more of like a bullet sponge. Oh, whoa, that's a lot of damage though. What's this like bonus that we have? Restore 52 primary resource. Oh, that's our. I forgot. That's our. What's it called? Rune words. I thought it was some sort of extra buff. I was like, cool, what's this? Well, what's Season 11 mainly about? Basically a rework to the base of the game. A lot of core gameplay changes. Alright, so we're about an hour in this one. Alright, we got some loot. But I want to see... if we can do anything else within the next few moments over here. I'm gonna kill this. Okay. Okay. Got another ring.
What is this?
Do we get anything good on the ring? I just need to get like some of like the basic aspects that would give you some sort of damage, you know? There's some boots with movement speed. Ooh, fury per second, 22 movement speed. Woo! Big upgrade, man. And then what else do we get? Casting charge. Okay, so this is just extra base damage. So we got life on hit and life on kill. So it's going to be big survivability. But that extra attack speed is actually pretty big. So there are a lot more rolls on items. It just makes items even worse to roll because you have one less temper. So it's more RNG. So like even though like they try to give us less RNG, they add more RNG. Like it's just like, I don't know. It's just too many design decisions which I genuinely don't understand. Like I get it, they put one temper, but now we have to have the item roll with 4 stats that are the correct stats instead of 3. Technically it's -1 because you always have the ability to reroll, right? That just makes items actually more rare to get the stats that you want. Even though it's supposed to make it more consistent on the tempering side of things, it makes it less consistent on the other side. So it's definitely a give and a take, but it ultimately doesn't matter too much to me. Where the heck did the thing go? He just disappeared. You guys see that? He just disappeared. That was the last, like, part of the elite in the pack. Alright, but we got to turn in a bunch of these. We're going to try to turn in some of these. That's one thing I've hated in the Diablo series is like when you're trying to like do something and it's like, hold on, you gotta get interrupted like 10 times, you know? Alright, we got our first amulet. That's really good. What do we have for this? Mighty Throw deals more damage. We have Fizz Res. Resource cost reduction on it. It's still probably not that great until you get to item power of 800. Which, I don't know, I feel like the itemization for this game has always been pretty whack because none of this stuff matters until you get to the end game. Whereas like in Diablo 2, you have like so many items that are still good. Oh, what is this? This is new. This little like floor. You guys see this? It's like all like alien or I don't know. It's supposed to be, I guess, insect related. But we'll go do this little event over here because we have to open up a certain amount before we can even get to the pit. Now I want to see if we can do the new thing, guys, the new towers as well. We might have to save that for a separate video because I don't know exactly when we get to do that, but we can go open up some of these chests hopefully, and then we'll go back, and then hopefully the objective will be almost done. Okay, remember, this might be the part of the. It's just the end of this where we got to kill like 3 elites or something. Hold on, the portal event. Oh, it still wants to do 7 portals. Okay. The reason why I'm gonna like come back to it is because I'll wait till the objective's almost done. be a scumbag and just come back for the rewards. Because the thing is that like there's not enough enemies to kill. It's not even like I'm trying to like leech off of it, but like there's no enemies to kill when there's already people doing the content, right? Alright. Because I know there's one of these requires us to open up. Okay, we already did 3 to 3. And what's the other one? Defeat Lesser Evil Duriel with Helltide using Baleful Hearts. Okay, we have enough Baleful Hearts to summon Duriel. So he's going to be like over there, I think. And then we'll get the progression. Because we have to do this in order to get to the new forms of content. Maybe we'll save this for like another part. These invasion portals don't even seem like they're spawning in. Where is the... Is he gone? Is he only pop up like once... every once in a while? Alright, let's see what else we can do for like this. So we're about another hour in. Because the other one was about an hour long. So within like 2 hours, yeah, you'll be pretty much maxed out. It was less than that in terms of time. Alright, so let's see how much like armor do we have, and let's see what the damage reduction looks like. So as far as resistances, just so we can get kind of an idea. So we have 51% reduction on a 1200. Because remember, before it used to be just 1,000 armor. Now, what the heck? Oh my gosh, the math is... So armor reduces all incoming damage now. Because armor used to only be Fizz. But then we also have Fizz Res. So armor is still the most important one to max out. And then you get additional damage reduction. Oh. So maybe all of that... So you know how we're getting nerfed everywhere, right? Maybe we're actually tankier because armor applies to all damage. It just says reduces incoming damage, right? So that's actually something that I didn't even know about until now. Wow. So we just get like 50% damage reduction. So all the damage reduction that we were getting, they got removed. If you guys didn't know, they removed damage reduction everywhere. But then they also added damage reduction. I don't know why. They're doing so much work for no reason. They're like, we're going to remove all the damage reduction on these items, but then we're going to give you all damage reduction back in another area. I just don't get why their idea is probably that like casual players suck too much in the game, and they're like, okay, they're just dying too much. We'll just give them free armor. But we're going to remove it off of like all these items, which requires someone to code all of the items that have damage reduction and then change them all to a brand new stat, which is like your main stat, which gives you more damage. But then they changed it to just give you free, like free 57% damage reduction is insanely good because this is off of one item. If you guys didn't know, it's way better in Diablo 4 to get one source of damage reduction. So if you have two pieces of gear that have 25%, it does this thing where it's called inverse multiplicative, which means that it gives you way less. But if you have one source of 50%, that's like, it just makes the game way easier. But we'll wait and see kind of what it ends up looking like later as we keep on playing the game. But yeah, I just think that like they just caused a bunch of work for themselves for like no reason. Like there was really no need to do all of these changes. But nonetheless, that's the way they want to go with the game. That's their direction, right? Let's see if there's anything else. Do we have another? Okay, so pretty much all the season quest line is basically just kill stuff. It doesn't seem like it's very interesting, but it just seems like what we're supposed to do is wait for the next rotation because the boss doesn't spawn in. And in order for me to show you guys the new, I guess, I don't know, we'll try out the pit to see what the difficulty is like with the new elites, because they're supposed to be way harder in the game. But as far as this goes, we cannot do this, and in order to access, we can't even access the pit, right? We can't even do tier 1. Yeah, it says complete season rank 2. So I literally have to sit here waiting for the Helltide, because I don't even know how to equip a divine gift other than progressing, which I guess we just go to the Helltide. There's also defeating the monsters with this little affix, so I'm pretty sure that's just that Duriel affix, so we just keep on doing Helltide. So it really wants you to focus in on Helltide for leveling. As far as it goes, let's see if we have any of the dungeon keys. Okay, we didn't have any of the dungeon keys with the thing. But yeah, okay, so overall, kind of wrapping up my thoughts on the max level. It's pretty easy to max level. It doesn't even take really that much time. In fact, it's faster than the previous season, but was it much better? I mean, it was way harder, and I'm also playing like a class where I would consider Barb to be one of the worst classes for leveling. So if you're a casual player, it definitely will be felt by all like classes to make the game like way harder. You'll definitely feel that. But I didn't feel like that was really necessary for the game to change. But overall, I'm still looking forward to changing my character and my progression, but I don't think we can engage in the new forms of content with the Heavenly Forge until later. We'll go talk to the NPC. We'll see if maybe since we hit max level that something will be able to be accessed. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it's still just like, it's still kind of, it feels like there's not enough of change, even though they're changing a bunch of like the survivability, they remove resistances and damage reduction like I've been talking about, but like, is it really changing up the core game? No, because you're just doing the same thing. It's like, yeah, you're changing masterworking, we're changing the tempering system, but like, I don't think we need to even think about that. Like, I think what we need to do is change up like what we can do. Like, give us more variety of content. Just more content is at the end of the day what I'm trying to say. Versus moving this for the sake of just having a patch notes that's just like, oh man, we changed so much. There's like 500 pages of the text, right? But does that really make the player, when you actually go into the game, does it make it feel better? No, because on top of that, these divine gifts, which we haven't seen all of them yet, we'll probably just like do some sort of boost later, and we'll see all of them, but I'll probably make a dedicated video on that. But let me know, guys, what you think after watching this. Are you guys excited about it? Are you guys underwhelmed by it? I gotta keep it real. I'm underwhelmed by the season in terms of like the powers, because I've already seen some of them, and they just don't look. Can we see them? Oh wait, we can see all of them. Okay, well, like I said before, it's like, okay, so what we're going to do real quick, we're going to go over all the powers, but I'll make a dedicated video talking about the corrupted side of things. So there is basically a positive side, which gives you some benefit, and then there's a corrupted side. You can put these in corrupted or purified giving you like a buff. So we get some barrier every 20 seconds. That's basically super mid. Fortify, 1% of maximum life. That's actually pretty good. For survivability, it's like Fortify is like 10% DR, right? Wait, fortify is an additional reserve of life that is drained to heal your life over time. What? Wait, did they change fortification too? Okay, fortify used to give you 10% DR. Okay, I don't know. They might have changed that too. Okay, you get 20% increased armor. You gain 30% movement. This one's good. 30% movement speed is nice. Refill a healing potion every 20 seconds. Mid. Oh, remember, these could be ranked up. So you can become unstoppable when crowd controlled every 12 seconds. That's kind of nice. So you so see, this is the stuff that I don't get with the game. So I don't know if you guys noticed, while I was leveling, I was saying that you get frozen, you get crowd controlled way more often. So they're like, okay, we're going to put lots of crowd control so the player gets frozen. They're like, oh man, I hate being frozen. And then we're going to give them a tool that makes them not be affected by crowd control. But you just added, you know what this reminds me exactly of? It's like you guys ever go to like a grocery store and something is like $10 and they're like 50% off, but now they raise the price to double, so it's like nothing. It's like, it's fake. Does that make sense? Like, it's like if something is $5 or $10 and they double the price, but then say it's 50% off, but it's like, it really didn't change. So it's like, okay, we're gonna add a bunch of affixes and monsters to freeze the player to get them annoyed, and then we're gonna give them a tool to unfreeze them. It's like, again, whatever. Anyways, next up, your direct damage has a 10% chance. This could actually be pretty good for certain builds, but it's not like extra big damage. We also have Vanquish the Undercity. 20% increased resistance. So these are all survivability. There's not 20x damage anywhere. So across the board, we're probably just going to be nerfed. I mean, like I said before, I already talked about the thing that Wudijo put out, which showed off all of the damage numbers for a lot of different builds. And it's like a lot of our builds are kind of gimped by a lot. Like, it's like we lose like 60% plus damage. Some builds are like 80% damage nerfed. But he didn't know about this. So there is a buff. So some of the stats, for example, this one, when we get like 16% attack speed, that is a pretty big buff from, let's say, getting, main stat, because that number that you can get, if you get that GA, and you can get easily like 100% attack speed in total, especially with Barb, getting two of these at GAs, but maybe it's like 30-40% attack speed. That's way better than getting crit strike damage, because it's just numerically, you don't need to get attack speed on other slots. It could still be good. So I'm still going to be hopeful for it. And remember, guys, we get the sanctification, which actually makes Barb even stronger, because that means an additional aspect everywhere. But I also want to say that take the sanctification with a grain of salt, as it's a random thing and you could just not get what you want. But anyways, that's my thoughts so far after we leveled from 1 to 60 plus 26 Paragon. I'm going to say that the season is underwhelming so far. However, remember, we have not seen the towers. We have not seen all the sanctification mods. I think that Blizzard should have came out and said, hey guys, we're going to have this new sanctification thing and we're going to show you guys all these crazy powers and we're going to be even stronger than Season 11. And then I would be hyped, but to play it and then you come out and your character feels more weak, it's not really vibing yet. But anyways, we'll see. Let me know, guys, what you think about it down below. Anyways, now that we're done with this, let me go and drop the YouTube video, and then what I plan to do is I'm gonna go grab a quick snack real quick. But anyways, we'll just leave it on this screen so you guys can look at the cool. Oh, they're making an update to Heroes of New Earth. Interesting. So yes, my stomach is hungry. All right. Not convinced with Season 11 PTR. Dev wasted effort for nothing. Yeah, man, like I said, I'll keep it real with you guys. It's not looking good. It's way worse than Season 10. Way worse. Way worse. But anyways, let me go grab a quick snack, and I'll be back in a minute.
If I cannot be in the wilderness, this will do.
Get ChatGPT stream. That'd be pretty cool if we can do that. All right. But as far as it goes, what's our next goal? I guess we just have to equip a divine gift. Oh. Oh. You have to unlock the, okay, we'll go back. Okay, so we gotta do the capstones, guys. This will be new content too. Hold on. What we're gonna do real quick though, I need to put a thumbnail real quick so you guys can see. This is gonna be a tutorial on how to make a good thumbnail. All right, so do this. So we'll do a full walkthrough guide. How to make. Oh, we're gonna use this. Okay, there we go. Oh wow, so full. Diablo 4 Season 11 PTR patch notes. Okay.
Greetings, wanderer.
So what we're gonna
I
do?
see you have slain a lesser evil. Give me
Where the
any
picture's at.
trophy you carry, and I will cleanse it for you.
All right, we're gonna use this as our thumbnail since this is gonna be the most attractive thing that would be the best clickbait in terms of what would make people click on it. Oh dang, we did not copy it. All right, copy image. There we go. Paste, and then we'd be like Season 11. Gameplay. New boss. New boss plus more. ... There we go. That's what we're gonna lock in for our. Make this a little bit bigger. And then I think I have a D4 logo. Whoops. Oh, there we go. We need that D4 logo. There we go. Boom. Probably Control U this. Make this red. Where's red? Red. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. And then boom, we just save this. Now we save that, and then we pop up the thumbnail. Let's put this right here so you guys have something cool to look at. You guys can look. Oh, it won't matter. So I can't keep the mouse over there. Let's see her mom. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna put this, upload this, downloads. Put that. Okay, cool. Everything should be good now. Boom. This is on. Okay, there we go. We got that. We also put some timestamps. I think that actually is kind of nice for the player. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Let's go get some timestamps. So I'll show you guys, and this way you guys can see some of the new stuff as well. One hour and 5 minutes. Okay. Guys, just made a fresh break. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna show off some of the new stuff. Let's see. Let's see. When did we come across this new? The whole game is supposed to unlock these extra skill. The reason will be much harder. The beginning, an hour to give a deal. I don't see it will get. Here's one of the worst to do. Who do I think will be? For Lilith, all be for the resistance.
Okay,
what else did we do here? I'll just go straight to the Belial boss. $52. Alright, we'll just say that. We'll just put 2 timestamps for now. I can add more later because I want to keep you guys entertained. Sorry, I have to do that though. When am I streaming Marvel Rivals? Zombies. That doesn't come out until 2 more days. 2 more days, brother. And we can do that. That's going to be new content. Yes. Sub cats? Yeah, I don't. I used to play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes. Alright. So now we got that uploading. And now we are going to, I guess we can, oh, the capstone, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, okay. This will be brand new content. Oh, we forgot to do the world boss, unlucky.
People.
Whatever he had, you know, was good. Oh, that, what am I eating?
People.
It's like spicy mushroom with, I won't say it's tri-tip. A spicy mushroom like noodles. The noodles are kind of mid though, I ain't gonna lie, but the tri-tip's good. Okay, let's do this. Can we just teleport? Ooh, okay. Where's the map? Alright. Alright, Diablo players, let's do it. The brand new Season 11 capstones. It says that it's supposed to be hard. I don't know how hard it is. We're on the hardest difficulty that we have access to because we just actually leveled up. And so it says that it's supposed to be at least level 30, but I don't know how it's going to scale. But we'll see how hard it's going to be, man. Alright, so let's lock in. This is my first time going through it, so I don't know what to expect here. But we are playing Whirlwind. I mean, it looks like we're just running through it. Okay, maybe a little bit too easy, Kappa. I mean, they said the game was going to be harder. They said this was hard. Now, to be fair, though, as far as the capstone goes, you could do this at level 1. But I figured we'll go ahead and show you guys all of it. It looks like we have to kill very specific monsters. We forgot one little soul over here, so we got to walk all the way back, man. But I got as much movement speed as possible in our build. So, hopefully we can do this real fast, and we'll see what the rewards are for doing these capstones. I don't know why they removed it. I actually thought it was kind of a cool thing, but eventually I think it was done just to make the game a little bit smoother in progression. Oh, that's actually a good rune. Hold on, that's tech. That's the Earthquake one. That's actually a fantastic one for leveling. Oh, you have to manually pick up the gems. Wait, why did they... Okay, that's going to be something for feedback since this is PTR. 100%. We need to give them feedback. You shouldn't have to click on the gems. If you guys didn't know, the gem fragments automatically get picked up. But the gems that drop, which is a new thing in Season 11, if the gems drop, I don't even know why they're giving us gem drops, because you could just give us more gem powder. Like, the whole mindset of having more gem drops is because it's like way too long to get that last tier of gems, right? But if they're looking at the player base and seeing that like 90% of players do not get the highest tier of gems, and their idea is, okay, we need to give them the gems. Why would you make them pick up the gems off the floor? Just give us more gem fragments. We have to defeat Shadowclaw? Who is Shadowclaw? Is he gonna pop up? Oh, this is Shadowclaw. Is this the new big boss? He didn't last very long. Ooh, we dropped something cool. I don't know if this is guaranteed, but it'd be a really cool thing. Oh, we got the Hammer of the Ancients one. Nice. It's gonna be awesome. You just leveled 1 through 60 in under 5 hours. Congrats, brother. It took us 1 hour and 30 minutes to max level. And I was not knowing that you could just farm the dirt. Was it Belial? Those dirt. Oh, this is new. What is this? Ice Aegis. Whoa. This is new. What is this? What does this do? The Ice Aegis providing limited protection from the surrounding heat. Wait, is this like a new thing? We have 8 stacks? What? Okay, so now we have 10 stacks. What is this? This is actually new content. Now, I'm not sure if this means, okay, hold on, let's see. If I run out of the Ice Aegis, do I just start losing HP like rapidly, or like what happens? Hold on, let's get closer to one. Let's see how much damage we're taking. I think I gain fortification when we take damage. So, it's actually healing us. Oh, that just instantly gives us 10, and then we don't take damage. Okay, so I don't know if it's bugged or like what's going on with this thing, but it does do damage to you, but it's like so little damage that like it actually heals us for our build in particular. Because each time we take damage, we gain fortification. I think they reworked fortification, by the way, guys. It doesn't seem like it's the same. I'm not sure what the exact new changes are, but it used to be 10% flat DR based on fortification, then you'd get extra overpower damage, but they already nerfed the overpower buff. I don't know, there's a lot of systems in Diablo, they're just like, whatever, we're gonna rework them all, and like, it's hard as a content creator, because I don't know if they explained it fully. But they nerfed a lot of fortification, but fortification is way stronger now. I think it's like basically like barrier. I think, I don't know, it just seemed like it, at least. But there could be some other like changes to it. But this is interesting, where like you have to touch these to not take damage every once in a while. But like, I mean, I don't know, it's pretty easy. There's a no contest. I'm gonna have to kill all of the barrier wardens. I like this though. It's kind of like a mix-up. So like, you know, I really wish they showed this off, because this would have been like kind of exciting. Now, to be fair, you're only going to do this one time, and then it's like, okay, whatever. I bet you after you do it one time, I don't know if you have to do it again. It's like in you know, PoE, you have to do those like trial of ascendancies, and I think that the game is moving in a direction where it's just like copying Path of Exile. Like it is straight up. Sanctification is basically a Vol Orb. Okay, let's keep it 100 here. And this is almost reminding me of like a trial of ascendancy in Path of Exile. You know, the trial of Sekihamas or something like that. It's kind of like that. Now, this is only like one mechanic, so it's a little bit more simple, which is fine. But I feel like what this does, the first time people do it, it's kind of cool. It's like, all right, there's a little bit of new mechanic. But I think after, if you want to make like new characters in every single season, it's like, I gotta do this trial of Sekihamas. I don't want to do it. That's the thing. But the first time, I think it's okay. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm guessing people are going to give feedback and they're going to be like, oh, I don't really like doing it anymore. It's a dumb thing. It's kind of like, you know how people complain about, like, we don't get the waypoints anymore. Like, we get, like, a couple. It's just like, why not just give us all the waypoints again? It says, cull the collection. I don't know what this means. Does it mean kill everything? This is kind of, like, busy work. But we're going to show off all of the new systems, man. Good or bad. But like I said, I think it's cool one time, but because I might be over leveled for this, and I leveled up the character, I don't really want to go back and go to level 30 and then try specifically level 30, but I think that that's the recommendation. Now, is it going to be hard? I bet you I'll face roll it. Regardless of the difficulty, I'm going to face roll it, okay? You know, I play this game 30 hours a day, so any sort of like hard content, I'm a one-shot it, you know, no problem. I mean, heck, this whole thing, like, when it's damaging us, we're actually healing because the damage doesn't override, like, the fortification that we gain. And fortification is now basically barrier. How the drop rates? They're terrible, brother. The drop rates are way worse. You get way less aspects while you're progressing. But they said it's going to be the same towards the end of the game. So, you know, honestly, like, legendaries, it doesn't really matter. But in the earlier stages, getting, like, the earlier aspects, you getting, like, nothing, man. You get very, very little in the game. And I don't really feel like that was a good design decision. It makes them feel more rare, so when you get to drop, it's like, oh, yeah, I finally got another legendary. And then you read it, and it's, like, a bad one, right? It's like, oh, no, it's concussive strikes after the nerf. Because it's, like, no good. But who knows what other changes that they may introduce that may make it a little bit better. But for the most part, the leveling, it took me 1 hour and 30 minutes to get to max level, and towards level 60, which is what they stated in the patch notes. And it's supposed to be the same once you hit level 60, then it's like, it's a whatever. I don't really feel like it's even worth my time writing up feedback, because like, I try to give them feedback as a Diablo partner, but like, I don't think it's worth telling them that, like, okay, the loot drops suck, but because it's like, it's only an hour long, and it's like leveling. And the loot sucks anyways while you're leveling, because Diablo pretty much has a system. Diablo 3 has the same issue where, like, none of the gear matters until it's ancestral. So, right? So, like, you cannot get a best in slot till the end game, right? Whereas, like, Diablo 2 understood that, like, well, you don't have to be in Hell. Well, you can get some of the best gear in Nightmare. And I want to say that action RPGs shouldn't make it so only the best in slot is always endgame only. Like, some of the stuff, and most of the stuff could be there, but, like, because nothing can ever drop, I'm not even excited to play the game until I get to Tormented 4, because there's literally nothing that can drop. Okay, so what this is right now as far as the capstone, this is basically just doing, like, it's like doing a greater rift. I have to, like, fill up this bar. Now, there is a mechanic here, technically, but the mechanic is so easy that I just, like, I don't care about it. Because the thing actually heals me, which is hilarious. So, honestly, with this new fortification thing, Barb just becomes super OP. Now, I understand why they nerfed fortification, because it's basically barrier now. But once I got it, the game just became easy mode, and I could probably face roll most stuff. If the damage threshold that you take doesn't exceed the damage that you take via the fortification, then you just actually become immortal. So I think that they kind of made a mistake with the fortification. The reason why is that you can also heal with Barb via like life per fury spends, and since you're gonna get the key passive anyways, it gives you the damage. It's gonna be really strong. The Melted Heart Sling change is great. There is a couple buffs, but like I'm sure they're gonna cap everything later. Oh, there's also the mechanic for the boss, the Curator. At least it's not the same boss as we've been fighting before. Okay, wait, hold on. I kind of want to see what he does. Is this the same boss that we had before? I don't remember what the capstone boss was, but like, I guess my bro Subo doing all the work for me. Okay, so that was the first capstone, and I kind of want to make these in different sections. Now, did we get like something really good at the very end? I don't think we got anything really good at the very end, but we did get the Hoda chest, which I actually really look. Oh, look at the item power. It scales to this, even though we're on penance difficulty. All right, so now what this allows us to do, guys, it gives us a reward, which gives us a skill point and a special greater ranking cache. So let's see what's inside the greater ranking cache for completing the capstone now. Oh, it gave us a GA. Wait, that's an actual good drop. Let's go GA Poison Res. So it's still 800 item power. It's our first 800 item power item, which is cool. All right, so now that this is cleared up, do we instantly have access? Let's check out how it works, because I don't know if we could just do bam, 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 and we can do all the capstones. But like I said, I'll try to separate these just because some people may just want to see the first capstone and see how it works, and then this way people can kind of use it as a guide if they need it. So basically all you do is you go up to the little like ice thing and you sit up there for a second. But as far as this ranking cache goes, let's check out the rewards too. All right. So it's like a bunch of gem fragments and a bunch of gold. Yeah, a bunch of gold so we can actually upgrade. And you do run up dry in gold a little bit as you progress in the game. But we have some extra points to put in. And then can we do the next capstone? So this one's completed. And it says return to Hydra to collect. So I don't know if this is... Oh, we have also this one over here. We have the next capstone. It's the Hellish Descent. But we're not going to do that one right now. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the Angel. And we're going to collect a reward for maybe doing this. Let's see if it's any good, man. See if the rewards are worth it.
Greetings, Wanderer. I see you have slain.
Oh, is it just?
lesser
Oh,
evil.
we got the reputation cache. Oh, so
Give me any
that's all we
trophy
got.
you
Does it
can,
give us another?
and I will cleanse it
okay.
for you.
Okay. So I don't think we have any of the new powers yet. Still, we haven't unlocked any of these yet. So these are like way later, but they're all pretty mid to be honest. Except for the movement speed one. I like that one. Other than that, it's 30% movement speed, but maybe you can get a little bit more. But as far as it goes, that is the first of the capstones now completed. Let me know, guys, what you think of it. Do you guys like it? Do you guys dislike it? Like I said, I think it's fun one time, but like if I want to make like 5 characters a season, I just don't want to do these sort of things. Again, it's feedback, the exact same feedback that Path of Exile players have been giving the GGG, and it's like people don't want to do the Trial of Ascendancy things again. So I would really say that it's probably in their best interest to make sure that it's account based, not character based. So hopefully Blizzard will take that feedback, but let me know your thoughts. Do you guys want to do it on every single character, or do you feel like you did it once, you don't want to do it again? Because I power level people all the time, and if I have to power level people and go, okay, we gotta do this one, we gotta do this one, it just sucks. That's that bottom line. But that's the brand new capstone in season 11. The ruined Sorc again. Is that how you feel about it, Butterfly Kisses? Honestly, they ruined every single class. Every single class took some nerfs. However, there is some cool stuff, like you can get extra attack speed on weapons, which you were able to get before, so that's kind of cool. So I'm going to go label that as Capstone 1, and we're going to continue playing. Capstone 1. And give me 1 second, and then we're going to resume. You guys can look at the cool angel just for a second over here. And then we shall resume.
Greetings, Wanderer. I see you have slain a lesser evil.
But yeah, let me grab quick water, and then we will continue. And we're going to do the next capstone. There's, I don't know if there's 3 capstones. But yo, thank you so much, Midnight Cargo. I really appreciate the TikTok gift. Thank you, brother. And Amanaja, thank you so much for the heart gift as well. I appreciate it. But yeah, give me a second. I'll grab a quick water. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. All right, we back. I had to try to look for some ketchup packets. The noodles were a little bit. I feel like they weren't salty enough. Anyways, more skill points. What are we putting it into? I don't need the basic skill. This is all your damage, though. I guess we can get that. The heal per second is pretty good, too. And then we don't have any more of this. Oh, new capstone. That's right. We need to keep on doing the capstones. What's going to be the next flavor bug of the month build? So far, I'd say probably Barb. It's not really a bug. It's more so that they just didn't nerf the scaling with Melted Heart as Selig. It's just like unnerfed. Like they didn't put a cap on it. But I assume that it's going to get nerfed, which really sucks because it's the coolest build. We'll salvage all these. Oh, there's a pretty big difference. It's giving us what? It gives us a massive amount of attack speed. So they give you a lot of attack speed for free now. 1 Fury on kill. I already have that. Do we have this on both? Oh, that one has max life, though. Does it have max life? Okay. I like that. The Fury. You gain Fury per second while berserking? Okay, that's fine. We'll see if we have other aspects that we can throw on to make this build stronger. But I gotta remember, I gotta retemper. Dude, it's such a hassle to do all this, like, retempering, though. I really don't like it. Okay. What else can we throw on? Moonrise, Death Wish, I guess, like, whatever. Like, most of these, like, don't matter. Mighty Throw. Okay, what else can we throw on? Iron Warrior. Wait, can you get this? Ooh. The Steadfast is pretty good. Steadfast. What about Resource? Reduce the cooldown of Leap. Utility. Mobility. No, it's kind of worthless. Okay, this one's maybe the best one that we have right now.
That's a good omen.
Okay, so now we do the next capstone. We can also maybe pop some of these consumables. We'll go see if we can craft them. Let's go to the thing. Fast meth levels. Yes, Rodrigo, to answer your question, you want to do this. this boss is literally free. You just farm it, man. That's the best leveling strategy by a long shot. You want to get to max level as quickly as possible. That is your best bet. That's a pretty decent amount of strength. Ancient Times. Craft 3 of these bad boys. 750. Craft 2 of these.
This a fine brew.
Oh, excuse me. All right. Let's go, guys. The tier 2 capstone, recommended to be at least level 50. This is the Hellish Descent. This is my first time going in. Let's see if it's going to be a challenge. So this is used to basically progress in the game. Like, if you want to advance in it, you have to do these in order to get to the next tormented difficulties. So let's go ahead and do this. We're doing this on penitent difficulty, by the way. Alright, and let's see what we gotta do. Oh, okay. Oh, does that constantly make that sound? I throw in an aspect that makes us do some AoE damage while berserking. But it looks like we're doing pretty good. How much damage does this do? Is this like good damage? It's like 1,000. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, can I just walk? Wait, I think I have an auto walk build. Sweet. I think we can bring back the AFK build. Okay, we just have to make sure we have enough Fury generation, and then this build works, guys. So I was actually experimenting, and I think we actually have discovered a new way to play. And that has to do with some of the new mods that we can maybe put on Sanctification as a lumber rune. That's actually a really good rune. It gives you resource. But yeah, I don't even really need to like activate our whirlwind. We could just literally walk and watch. Boom. Everything just gets one shot. But keep in mind, like I just got to like the end game here, and I'm just trying to progress. Well, like what I mean by end game is like I just got to level 60, and now we're gonna progress into the end game, which I feel like most people consider Torment for like the actual like end game, right? And I don't know how well this build will do during that, but Tormented 4 content is usually pretty easy. And I want to say that we could probably get this build to get enough damage to work with this. If not, we can always do Bach Tech, which is like earthquakes, and usually the earthquake is good enough for DPS. But if we can kind of hybrid and get like 2 different things to proc, like earthquake plus this, it'd be pretty good. I'm wondering if Neo works with the new fortification. If you guys didn't know, fortification I think has changed to where you actually have it as basically barrier. It's actually taken a lot of nerfs, but it's also buffed because it's basically like another bar of HP. It's really, really potent. But as far as this first one goes, it's kind of weird. What is this? New like bookshelf. But then making these monsters like stronger, I really don't notice it at all. I mean, technically we are level 60 versus level 50, which is like that, I guess the recommended. Technically you can do this at level 1, but I don't know if that'd be actually possible. There's probably someone out there that will try to kill the capstone at level 1. Obviously you would level up while going through it, but like, you know, obviously starting off at level 1, I think that'll be a fun challenge. That's a good idea for that's a separate video, okay? But yeah, we're just gonna see what this new capstone is like and see if it's actually new content. Because the first capstone, there is new content in there. Like you have to step on these little like platforms for the ice. If you guys haven't checked that one out, check it out. It's kind of interesting and fun one time, but also I was kind of over leveled for it, so I didn't really experience the difficulty. But yeah, I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't have experienced the difficulty anyways because I feel like I can manage. I mean, most of the stuff in Diablo, I would say, is so easy that it really doesn't seem like a challenge unless you're under-geared. Oh, someone just got the new Andariels. Let's see what the new Andariels has. 999 poison res. Okay, what is this? Get life on hit, all stats. Okay. Alright, so is this the new boss? Oh no, we're not the new capstone boss yet. Okay, so this guy survives a little bit. He's taking some damage. Oh, but once we have that vulnerability proc, man, he's melted. Is that it? There's no way that that's it. We also got tempering recipes. Oh man, that leap is great. Okay, so now we're in the corrupted jail. Is Whirlwind good so far? As far as I'm aware, there's probably not an update to Whirlwind. Although they usually update it like a lot of times, and it's like always bad, and like you have to play Dust Devils with it. Oh wait, what is this? Sacrificial altar? Is this just kill enemies in a circle? No, that's the new content for the. I feel like Diablo 4 just loves this. I mean, that's cool. They made a little like new design, but like it's just really kill enemies in a circle. This is the thing that I was complaining about with the Chaos Rifts from last season. It's like we already had a bunch of these in the strong rooms where it's like you stand in an area, you kill enemies in a circle. And you know what people hated? The spires. And you know what the spires were? Stand still, kill enemies in a circle. And then this is the new content. Okay, the first capstone, I think it's okay. Like it's like passable for new content, but this as new content, I don't know, man. I don't think it's what people want. People would be like, dude, I hate the new capstone. It's so dumb. You have to kill stuff in the circles. It's basically just doing the spires, which is already something people didn't like and complained about, so they changed. But we'll see, man. Maybe there's something cooler at the end. I'm at least be optimistic, but you only really need to do these one time. Oh, what's up? The Butcher. Alright, see if Mr. Butcher gonna be dropping something cool.
Now you have quite a tale to tell, huh?
Alright. Yeah, he dropped nothing? Nothing? I mean, I would have been excited to see the Butcher's Cleaver for the 50th time. That's just garbage. But yeah, I think they need to maybe buff up the butcher's drop, or like buff up his like weapon, make it something iconic, you know? Maybe make it so if you kill enemies that they explode in fear and you can cause like chain reactions. I don't know, just make it good for one season. To make it exciting, to make it fun, or maybe like a different build with just the butcher's cleaver. Be kind of cool. But yeah, this is, I mean, every capstone I think is supposed to have some new challenge, and this one's challenge is kill enemies in a circle, which again, it's recycled content that. Oh, is this the challenge? Are we supposed to get multiple butchers in this? Is he gonna drop anything this time? Okay. Because the thing is that like if you make the butcher spawn like 5 times, it kind of wears off the novelty of having the butcher. You know what I mean? Like, I mean that's the way I look at it. And on top of that, him not dropping anything doesn't really. Like, it doesn't really make it that exciting. I think, as far as it goes, you can make the butcher really challenging, but he needs to drop like rewards proportional to the challenge. Now, he wasn't really challenging for us because we kind of just kind of spun for like a couple seconds, right?
Fresh meat.
So the new capstone challenge is we're to spawn a butcher every single time you do it. Is that a third one, right? Unless it's just crazy coincidence. I mean, it's possible. I don't know. But I'm guessing like their challenges are going to have butchers come out. Man, unless at the very end there's like 50 butchers that jump you, at that point like people would probably say this is way too hard. But that'd be exciting one time. I would freak out if there was like 10 butchers that came out. But like, are they gonna make another butcher spawn in? Let's see. Is there another one coming out? Okay, no more butchers. Okay, so let's check out the next area, the Hell Breach. This is gonna be from the campaign area. Oh, this is like a campaign zone. Like it's a campaign tile set. So it says destroy demonic corruptions. An Infernal Hunter has your scent. Oh, so this is like a Hellborn. Is that what it is? That's another butcher. I feel like what they're doing is they're making like the butcher just like losing his like coolness. Does he even drop anything? So we're gonna kill 4 more butchers? I mean, okay. What do you guys think? We're trying out the capstones right now. As far as it goes, I'd say season 10 was way better. But like, they are trying to add stuff to the base game. I give them credit for trying to add stuff, but you cannot just keep on recycling content. You can't just be like, all right, we're gonna put more butchers in. Alright, we'll go down and see what this,
Fresh meat.
Okay. Another butcher. Again, he needs to drop good rewards and or because like you're just making him feel like he's fodder, like you're just like whatever, kill a butcher, like this doesn't even matter. Versus like, oh my gosh, the butcher just jumped me, right? It's kind of wearing off the novelty. It's like if you just gave someone a bunch of mythics just shot out, mythics would just be like less exciting, right? Like if you want to have like 3 butchers come out at the very end, like 3 butchers at the very end would be like intense potentially, right? It'd probably be kind of OP in a sense, but like I don't know, you could just make it more exciting. But having like a butcher just pop again and again and again, it makes the butcher just feel less like special, right? You're okay with more butchers? Oh, they just don't drop, yeah. So we tried the new tempering, Eddie. So you get to basically just craft whatever you want. It's actually a better change. That change is 100% just like probably seen as good. It makes drops a little bit more rare. Oh, another butcher. I just don't get why he doesn't drop anything. It just kind of makes it less exciting. If you drop like legendaries after every single one, like at least just one GA, I'd be like, okay, cool. Like especially in your progression to the next tormented difficulties, as you have to progress in these to actually unlock the next difficulties, and then we get like some new rewards. We get extra skill points. So this one is actually kind of more like a boss. Like I actually kind of noticed the boss. Okay, so this is the same. Oh, it's Elias. So this is the same boss that you fight before. This guy was kind of a challenge before. I mean, how much damage does he do though? Let's see. I'm just kind of curious to see. Is this actually like a threat? I think our build is immortal, boys. You know what's funny? Is we're actually killing the butcher via thorns damage. Or yeah, they might be just via thorns. Thorns, and then I think there's some like AoE that we're doing on the enemy. Well, guys, I think we concluded that I can make this a great leveling build. So it's like Thorns and like just, it's like Thorns Berserking. It's, I forgot what the aspect is called. Burning Rage. It works, especially for leveling, man. This is going to be a fantastic build. So we cleared the entire capstone. I don't know if that's the final one. We'll double check real quick to see if that's the final one. I think the first one, it was like okay, it was passable for content, but this is the other one. It felt really mid. But, oh, is there a wood boss? Okay. But I think that might be it. And now, can we just go to the... Can we do the pit? We have to get season rank 2. So I think we have to progress. Oh, let's see if we can claim this. So we're already... Are we in the third one now? Oh, we can now do the pit and the tower. Okay, cool. But I'm going to save that for another video because I don't know what is in there. But let me know, guys. What did you guys honestly think of the second capstone? I already told you guys my feedback. I just... think that it's a little bit less rewarding. So to make it better fast, to give them some actual constructive feedback here. So I mean, like killing things in the circle, it's whatever. Like I don't think it's very interesting though. You could add another mechanic if you want to, but to make it at least exciting, after every single time the butcher comes in, he like drops like some loot. You can make it just guaranteed GA, and people be like, oh, butcher, oh sweet. I'm like, you got to make people look forward to like fighting that thing and getting some sort of a drop. That's my personal take on it. That's the quick fix. But anyways, let me know your thoughts down below. Yes. Oh, we can do this. Okay, let's do the tower. I don't know what this tower is going to have, so hopefully it will be good. All right. So let's get it, Diablo players. The brand new tower. So this came out in Season 11. I have no idea how difficult it is. I'm going to start off on Tier 1. And the reason why is, remember, I just got to max level. We also have to do both of the capstones to actually unlock this. And you're going to have to, like, progress via doing some of, like, the, like, seasonal, like, journey rewards. But I have no idea what this is. Wait, what? Wait, it says the pit. Did I select pit? My bad. Hold on. I thought I selected the tower. I might have clicked on the wrong thing. No, the skill trees is exactly the same. We can also throw in some gems in here. Let's go throw in some gems. What do we craft? I think that the gems we had were kind of worthless anyways. So let's go craft some more sapphires. Oh, you know what? I want to put more skill points into, actually. I want that thing maxed out. This thing will be good. I actually wouldn't mind maxing that out as well. Do we have enough room? Okay. Yeah, I feel like this thing is like so much better. All right. I swear I clicked on the pit. Okay. Oh, maybe it's just leaderboard currently unranked. Okay, that's interesting. All right, guys, let's do it. The brand new tower in Season 11. This is my first time going in. So yeah, it's basically the same area that you would do the pit at. So we're going to go ahead and open it up. And let's do it, guys. The tower tier 1. I don't know how hard it's going to be. So we'll start off at tier 1, and we'll see kind of how far it progresses and kind of what it looks like. Keep in mind, I don't have like huge paragons. I just started, so it'll probably get more challenging if you go higher up. But yeah, the tower tier 1. So what are we supposed to do? Slay enemies to summon a tower guardian. So what's the difference between, this is the brand new thing that came out in Season 11. But I'm wondering, what's the difference between this and the pit? If it's just kill enemies and it's a bar that builds up, like how is there a difference, right? And what are the rewards, more importantly? Because this only activates when you finish the season journey in tier 2. Oh wait, are we supposed to pick these up? My bad. I didn't notice this. So you have to also pick up the little like souls? What do these do? I don't know what that does, but we're picking it up. Okay, we could probably go way higher up. Oh, is that the divine favor? I don't know. Let's see. What's this? The shielded pylon. So what does this do? Pylon of power. Oh, okay. Oh, so this is what makes it different, right? I think they were saying that there are a certain amount of pylons on these. So this is like the power pylon in a greater rift. That's the difference. And we also pick up globes. Is that globes for maybe progression too? So my guess is that this is basically the pit, but you have guaranteed pylons, and then also you have the little like things that you're supposed to absorb. Keep in mind this is the beta. As far as it being endgame new content though, I don't feel like it's different enough to make people excited, right? Like, you know, if I hear about new in-game content, I feel like there should be some sort of different mechanic. And like, while there is like the pylons, like I mean, this is just pylon of speed, so it's like, okay, I get to go faster. Does it really change up content? It's just literally like a shrine though. If you get excited about shrines as new content, hey, that could be kind of cool, but I don't think that there's enough items that can support that as like a build, right? I think the closest thing is like the Spear of Lycander, which, like, let's be honest, no one's playing that thing, right? That Mythic has always been considered an F tier 1. But we have a channeling pylon. So I think maybe their idea is, since this is the new competitive one with the leaderboard, I still just think the pit is probably what people are going to be using to compare metrics, but I guess if it's the same, like you can go up, you know, tower 100 or whatever, tower 150, and it's more consistent, I think that's good. I feel like before they had the gauntlet, right, where like it wasn't even hard content, and then it'd be like the fastest time, which I actually liked that the gauntlet was like consistent, right? There was no RNG with it as far as I'm aware of, unless you count like your character's critical strike chance hitting is like RNG. There's also goblins in here. That's definitely something that I don't think that is in the pit. So is like getting a goblin going to give us some crazy drops? I don't know. I really want to see the drops at the very end too. That's another thing that I'm very curious about. I'm also curious to see if these pylons, was this shielding? Okay. Unstoppable, unhindered. Oh, okay, so you can still run thorns. The reason why I was curious is because before in Diablo, I don't know if it's been updated, but if you got immunity to damage, like you couldn't take damage, thorns wouldn't work properly. And I was going to test that out. Oh, is this a boss? Slay the tower guardian. Okay, so it's the tower guardian. Okay, tier 1. Okay. I don't feel like it's different enough. It's literally building up a bar. They said that there was 5 floors also with this, so okay, so is that it? We just go back and then we have like a leaderboard. Let's check out the leaderboards and stuff. I don't know if anyone's really doing this as a leaderboard thing, but to give them some feedback, and I'm curious to know, just watching it, what did you guys think? Did you guys think this was exciting? It just literally feels like a pit. It feels no different. Now, I want to see if there's a, oh, is there no leaderboard? Current ranking, dang guys, we're top 500. Look. Current rank top 500. Nice. All right, let's see. What's the actual highest tier? Oh, there's not really that many people doing these now because like it's brand new. But obviously, can we like? Oh, you can't even see their build. I guess maybe right here as a placeholder. So this is the new ladder, guys. So jump to me. Oh, it's right there. So yeah, I guess it's really weird. It says that we're rank 1. how does the ranking system go? Oh, you can view profile here. Oh, cool. So you can see their upgrades. I think a lot of people are still in the, oh, you know what? My character, by the way, I did not use the PTR boost. I actually leveled up this character. So it's kind of cool that we can see the leaderboard. So how it works, guys, to go over the brand new leaderboards, there is like Barbarian, Necromancer, so they have single classes, and then you have like the duos, you have trios, and then you have squads, right? So you have, oh, they did a tier 150. Let's see. Oh, okay, so one guy's got to be doing something like, I feel like a 150 has got to be some exploits. That's just generally how it is in this game. I don't know which one it is, but let's check it out, man. Let's see. His name is legit. Okay, it's probably him. So he's probably doing Melted Heart of Select. I fully expect this thing. Jesus, quad affix. Quad GAs, man. Bro is grinding on the PTR. But again, you can keep on spamming items. So I'm guessing that that's probably going to get nerfed. Okay, this guy has literally no skills. So what they did is probably, it's probably just the barb. Oh, it's another melted heart. Dude, he has no... no, touch my stick. He's got the melted heart. So he's probably building the same thing. So my guess right now is Barbarian is probably rank 1. But it really sucks, though, that there is no way to... Is there, like, this doesn't really look like... It only goes to tier 20? Or I don't really understand how it works. Okay, it goes to tier... like, this leaderboard is broken because, like, it doesn't even order it in the correct leaderboard because it says we're rank 1. Oh, it's tier 1. No, it says we are rank 1. Look at that. Let's go, baby. Rank 1, boys. Solo Barbarian. But it obviously doesn't matter because it doesn't, like, register the thing properly. So there's obviously some bugs with this. But I don't know if there's anything else that we can do here. Okay, let's see if there's something different. I'm just going to click on tier 20 just to see if it's, like, actually different in terms of, like, what maps you can get and what other things that could happen. I'm just gonna hop in for a minute. So, okay, there is a different. This is a brand new tile set. What is this? Oh, whoa, hold on, whoa. What's this? Is this a different buff? Oh, so you exit the circle to begin. Okay. So what you can do, I know there's gonna be for like super min-maxers here. I just noticed this. So you can like activate certain buffs earlier before, like you can activate all your buffs in the circle, and the timer doesn't start till you leave. So what people are gonna probably do is they're gonna get to the edge of this, and they're gonna like leap as soon as it starts, and you're gonna get like a 2-second advantage of this. But I want to see if there's any other things that are special here. Well, we might not even have the DPS right now because again, I didn't use the PTR boost. I leveled up this character manually. It took us about an hour and a half to get to max level. But I'm sure that this is basically... Oh, well, the damage is really big here. We probably need to get, you know, all GAs. Probably need to get some better items and stuff. But for the most part, it feels like it's just the pit. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up my thoughts in here. And I'm going to see, can you just, like, exit here? It'll probably... If you leave the tower, it will close. Okay. So you can't, like, go back to town or anything, which is understandable. But as far as this goes, I don't know if this is good for XP either. Oh, let's see what happens. Okay, what happens when you die, actually? When you die, does it give you like a timer, like 30 seconds removed? So let's see, what does it do? You lose. Okay, let's see, when you revive, does it say 30 seconds? Oh, 5-second penalty. Okay, so it's literally like, isn't that the same as the pit? Like, this just feels like the pit 2.0 versus an actual new thing. But, you know, you guys can tell me how you guys feel about it. Do you guys feel like it's brand new and it feels like, wow, it's super refreshing? Or do you guys feel like it's the same? I don't know. I'm just going to keep my, you know, expectations realistic. It just feels too similar. So to give them some feedback, just different things in the tower could be cool, or you can make the tower 100% consistent, just like the gauntlet was. That way it's a better form of competitive content for the leaderboard. That way you have no RNG versus tile sets, monster archetypes, and other mods. Like, make each pit tier or tower tier unique in the sense where each one has very curated ones. So it's not like tier 1 will always be tier 1, tier 2 it'll have the same like map, if that makes any sense, and it'll have the same monsters with the same elites. That way it's very consistent if you want a fair leaderboard, because I just don't get why have that as the leaderboard versus the pit. They're basically identical. If you want it to be, you know, RNG, whatever, you can go to the pit. If you want the tower, you can go to the tower. I just don't really see that there being too much of a different thing in terms of gameplay content. When you think about a new season, you're like, well, what's the new end game? And they're like, well, it's like basically like the pit. And then you're like, what's the difference? Okay, well, we put shrines in it. As far as I can tell, that's what the difference was. But anyways, hey. If you guys want to let me know your guys' feedback, what do you guys think that they should add, or do you guys like it? Do you guys feel like the tower is really cool? Maybe it's just me, but I just feel like it is too similar to the pit to really say that this is new endgame content. But That's my current thoughts on it. But when does season 11 start? We don't know, man. We have no idea. I feel like it's too same, man. The pit, but with more shrines, and the boss TPs to you at that. Yeah, sure, it does TP to you. That makes it a little bit different. But it's not enough, man. Okay, so I feel like we've done like everything in this season. Now, can I swap to Melted Heart of Slig and stuff? Sure, I could do that. I can go do, you know, the pit. Well, this is 800. It's kind of nice. Let's see what we can reroll, actually. It's going to be interesting. Let's go see what can we reroll. So we're going to enchant. Are there any new ones? Okay, so you have all of these to roll for. Oh, we can't even... Oh, wow. So life per 5 seconds is actually pretty decent now. But I think what I want to do, since... is it 5 p.m.? Okay, so we have... Raven 2, it should be out. Oh, I have it. Oh, wait, is it ready? Yes, dude, we can play this. This is another brand new... Wow, dude. Oh, dude, this game looking spicy. Oh, man. We got another action RPG to play tonight, guys. So here's what we plan to play. So I feel like we've done everything here already, but I'm still going to be uploading. You know what, maybe we'll upload stuff, and then I'll come back and I'll stream some other games. At least that's at least my plan right now. And then we'll play more Diablo as well. But I'm going to get these videos, I'm going to crank out some of these videos. So if you're new here, my YouTube, my TikTok, and Twitch are all the same. I'm just going to start uploading all of like the stuff because we've already done all the new content. We've already done the tower. We've already done the new Belial boss. We've done everything that there is to do. Now, could I just keep on grinding in the pit for whatever reason to push with a high number in the pit? Sure, that can be something. But like we've done everything new. Oh, there's one more capstone. Oh, we'll do that one after. And hopefully that one will be very exciting. And then that way we can unlock Tormented 1 difficulty. Okay. Cool. So there's at least one more form of content for us to do tonight. Anyways, tell us where we can get passive rank on amulets. There's not a specific area. You just get amulets and you can RNG roll on it, or you just play the game. It's not like if you farm in this specific area right here, you get that. It's just, that's how it works. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't even get any of the new Season 11 powers yet. So that's going to be something that hopefully we can get, we'll be able to get, yeah, we'll be able to get these new powers for Season 11 soon, because I don't know why they made it so like the powers take forever to get. They're not even that good this season either. But anyways, like I said, I'll be dropping a lot of videos soon. If you guys are new here, follow me on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and then you'll see a bunch of new stuff very soon. I'm just going to work on that, and then like in an hour or so, we'll get back to playing. But anyways, GG's guys, and I'll see you guys later for some more games. Yes. I'm going to put GG's TikTok. And I don't know if we have it. Do we have anyone that we can host? Let's see. See if I have any homies to host real quick. We're on Twitch Arenos. For the new stuff. I've got another gamer on Diablo. All right, I can host another Diablo game. If you guys want to stick around for more Diablo, feel free to stick around. I'm gonna host another homie that's playing Diablos. Let's go ahead and raid him.